You know what I'm saying? What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and welcome to BHD Storytime. Oh boy, have I got a story time for you guys today. Oh man, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I was at the club last night, you know what I'm saying? And I was turning up with my peoples. You know what I mean? And like we was just like, all right, so look, before I tell the story, man, we gonna preface it by saying this. As a guy, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty much not your choice if you want. Like, like, as a guy, I don't know. Maybe it is just me who goes through these things. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like as a dude, you know what I'm saying, no only means no when you're a female. Why? That's what it feels like to me. It really feels like no only means no when you a chick. Like when you a dude, you ain't even allowed to say no. You can't, you ain't even supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? And the story I got for y'all is rough. It's wild. Hey, TFP Studios, we back. BHD Storytime up in this mug. We back. All right, so we game. So, oh God. Okay, I'm gonna say what's up to all of you guys before we start. What's up, Ghost? What's up, Bad Dog? What's up, DJ Bomb? What's up, Chase Johnson? Yo, what's up, Reese Stevens? What's up, Caitlin? What's up, Onyx? What it is, YouTube family? Yeah, I'm saying, what it is, chat? Yeah, I'm saying. Oh boy. What's up, Queen Renee? What's up, MJ Cali? What's up, DJ J Speed? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Not Emerex? What's up, Alan? You know what I'm saying? What's up, that guy? What's up, Caitlin? All right, type of one in the chat if you guys can hear the audio and you can see the video and it's all good in the hood. Type of two in the chat if you can't see the audio or hear the video and it's terrible, terrible work. You know what I'm saying? What's up, 007? What's up, Chin Babies? Word? What's up, Scissor? What's up, Serious Onion? Orion, my bad. What's up, Tyrick King? What's up, Tony? What's up, Illegal Time Traveler? What it is, BHD Army? What it is, bros? Thanks for the compliment, bros. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Magnus? What's up, Morgan? All right. Oh, yo! W's in the chat. W's in the chat for AA Ron. I mean, AA. Yo, W's in the chat for AA Ron. For 5 in Super Chat. W's in the chat for AA. You know what I'm saying? AA, eh? Like in Family Guy. Hey, what's up, TFB Studios? Yo, W's in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a hell of stories for y'all. All right, so the first Super Chat milestone, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. I have a crazier story that I'm gonna tell y'all once we get done with this story. You know what I'm saying? Once we get done with this story, I'm gonna tell y'all that next story. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh boy. All right, so hold on, give me a second, you guys, real quick. I'm gonna go put the donation link in the Super Chat bar. You know what I'm saying? The immediate and or instant Super Chat in the description. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it in the chat. And we're gonna link that mug and it's gonna be tonight. Chill. Alright, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, this story's bad. This story's bad. Boom. What the? Oh. I suppose that does make some sense. Alrighty then. We got the first one up. And now we're going for the second. Ah, yes, chat. Oh my God. Alright, so this story is gonna be one for the books, bro. Cause like I was so confused for most of it, bro. He just wouldn't stop humping my leg, man. I asked him to stop, and he was just like, "No, nigga, like I got this," like, and just kept going. I'm like, "Motherfucker, what? Like you can't choose when you assault me at the clizzer." You know what I'm saying? Boom. All right. And we are back. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. Now, I'm pretty sure I just put the Super Chat link. Now, I just put the link that leads directly to my tip jar in the bio, well, in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? So, if you guys want to super chat directly to your boy and you don't trust the super chat button that's at the bottom of the thing, which you should trust it, it's made by YouTube, not us, not me. You know what I'm saying? Then you can click the link in the chat that leads directly to my tip jar. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna keep my tip jar up. You know what I'm saying? So I can see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Alright. But we're here for BHD story time. Alright, so look. So I'm at the club last night, you know what I'm saying? I'm turning up. You know what I'm saying? They was playing good music. Alright? Now, if you guys don't know, I've already stated this plenty of times before. One of my biggest allergies in life, worse than shellfish that blows me up like a balloon, or the fish the puffer fish that, you know, with lumps on them and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Two, I'm allergic to mean women. You know what I'm saying? I can't just, you know what I mean? Can't keep them around for longer than 20 to 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Without ordering myself an Uber. You know what I mean? Now, the third thing that I am allergic to is bad music. You know what I mean? I start breaking out in hives. You know what I'm saying? Like my eyesight gets blurry. You know what I'm saying? Like I start getting sleepy. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat, if when someone plays bad music, you get sleepy. Or is that just me? You know what I mean? Is that just me? Word. Hey, TFB Studios. W's in the chat for TFB Studios. Yo, appreciate you. Don't forget the Jergens. Oh my God, you mean from last night's story time? The chick that used the Jergens hand lotion, the hand in order to lubricate herself. We're gonna edit that out. You know what I'm saying? Now everything that gets super chatted through all goes towards getting our next BHD story time, you know what I'm saying, fully produced, you know what I'm saying, with the pictures and the musics and the video gameplay, you know what I'm saying, just like you guys have always wanted me to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, yesterday we reached, so we only have about 1,400 more bucks until we get the next BHD story time fully produced. Already got an editor, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's two different editors, you know what I'm saying? One of the editors is gonna handle the sound design, the sound effects and whatnot. The other editor is gonna handle the visual effects with the pictures and the gameplay, all the good stuff, all the bells and whistles. Now, I was at the club, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, bro? Turn up. W's in the chat for AA. All right, so peep game. I'm in the club, you know what I'm saying? And I was by myself, which was another problem. You know what I'm saying? Because women know this to be true. Going to the club by yourself, even if you're a guy, you like, basically it's like running in a backyard full of dogs with a necklace made out of delicious steak tied around your neck. Like that's what it's like. You know what I'm saying? And all right, so with that being said, we're gonna talk about something real quick before we get into what happened, and that's called male pretty privilege. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people be wondering what male pretty privilege is. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know a whole lot of it. I watched a video by Homath that told me what male pretty privilege is, and I believe that to be true, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't really remember much of what he told me. So with that being said, I'm just gonna tell you guys the story time. Oh God. All right, so I'm at the club. I'm with, you know what I mean? I met people there. Everybody was cool. You know what I'm saying? Except for these three dudes that was walking around. Well, it was one dude at first. This one dude was wearing a golf shirt. He was wearing a blue golf shirt with beige and/or plaid, light brown, freaking man, what type of shorts was those? Like they weren't corduroy. They was like work pants shorts. You know what I'm saying? But like he walking around and basically like the man equivalent of butt shorts, like shorts that show off someone's butt, but you wouldn't know that that's what he was trying to do. Now I didn't know he was trying to do that until I noticed his posture when he walked. he kept walking with his butt tooted up in the air, like he was trying to show people. And I'm just like, man, something, red flags, terrible red flags. And then this other dude, you know what I mean, like he kept pointing at me, and then like trying to get close to me and hug me and stuff. And I was like, bro, I'm not with the sentimental stuff, man. I'm not with the hug, you know what I'm saying? So I was scared. So like the dudes that was into dudes was on the prowl at this club is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I was at the club, I was lit, I was turned, they was playing beautifully good music. You know what I'm saying? They playing all the good stuff. The females was out, you know what I'm saying? And they were shaking stuff, you feel me, vigorously. You know what I'm saying? I got danced on a couple times, a couple females bootied me down and whatnot. And that's what kept me at the club, even though the dudes that was into dudes was unfortunately in full effect. Man, they was in full effect up in that mug. So I'm dancing with this so I was dancing with this chick, right? You know what I'm saying? She was doing what we in the black community, the clubbing community would like to call well, I don't think I could describe what she was doing. I don't know if I can describe that. Hey, what's up, Sapphire? What's up, Parasite? Yo, what's up, Trey? You know what I'm saying? Hey, appreciate the compliments. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys. Hey, what's up, Tyreek King? What's up, A.A. Ron? Bro, why somebody really named A.A. Ron up in that mug? Bro, peep game. All right, so look. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm dancing with this girl, you know what I'm saying? She bootying me down, man, it's cool. After a little bit of dancing with her, she started dancing with somebody else. I started dancing with somebody else. Now, when I noticed that these dudes that were into dudes was like walking around and they were like staring at dudes' butts and stuff, you know what I'm saying? The same way Diddy was doing the Mace in that music video, you know what I'm saying? More money, more problems. None of us knew that Mace was going through that struggle, bruh. Because that's a terrifyingly horrible struggle to go through, is when you got dudes staring at dudes' anuses. But so anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking around. I start talking to this one girl, and I wasn't talking with her to get with her. You know what I'm saying? I just made real good friends with her real fast. And the quickest way you can make friends with somebody is making fun of somebody else who is doing way too much. You know what I'm saying? Real quick way to make a friendship. You know what I'm saying? You got a common goal person. Make sure to like this mug up. Appreciate you guys. Now, with that being said, I go to the girl and I'm like talking to her a little bit. You know what I mean? Baby girl looked like, she looked like an attractive school teacher type of chick. You know what I mean? She was like a 6, about adjustable 6. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl had the nerdy glasses and long blonde hair and stuff. And she looked good, but, not good enough for me to be trying to really hold too long of a conversation with her, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, not too good as to where I'd be holding an actual conversation with her. Now, with that being said, the dudes, like, while I'm dancing with girls or whatever, they keep coming over to me and like standing next to me and like just looking down at me or whatever, right? Just looking down. And, I'm trying not to be mean or weird and like just push these dudes away or whatever. But at the same time, I kind of wanted my space. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, you guys? What's up, Saisha? What's up, TFB? You got to edit that out. Perhaps. Hey, what's up, the demon? Yo, hope you're having a good day, the demons. You know what I mean? Hope you guys are all having a productive day, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Big Stepper? Yo, what's up, Miss Lexi? What's up, Assassinate the Code? What it is, homies? What's up? Yo, type a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear everything. If the audio is good, you know what I'm saying? Type a 2 in the chat if the audio is bad. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm dancing with this girl, and I'm dancing with the same girl that I was making fun of the other dudes to. You know what I'm saying? Now, while I'm dancing with this girl, you know what I'm saying, we're like laughing and joking. We're laughing because, we're seeing the stuff that the dudes are doing. Now, something I'll tell you guys that's gonna blow your minds, that's freaking crazy and hilarious, right? About women. Women see body language at like 1,000 times better than dudes. For some reason, most of us, like we dudes, we don't really see what's going on. We can't really tell what people are saying when they're just moving with their bodies or whatever. Females have figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I went to a dude and tried to point this out, and they look at me like I'm crazy. But I go to a female and point this out, and she starts laughing like this is the funniest thing she's ever seen in her freaking life. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I'm dancing with that same girl because we had connected off the fact that the dudes that were into dudes, you know, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I asked her for help. You know what I'm saying? That's a real quick way to get a girl, kinda, is to ask her for help. And the funniest and the best way to ask a girl for help is to ask her to save you from the other dudes or some other chick. You know what I'm saying? The female would be like, oh my God, you're hilarious. And you know, you guys become like 007 and other people. Yo, W's in the chat to ATRDK47, Brody. Thank you for the 2 in super chat, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Audio was good, brother. I got you guys. Yo, what's up, Hot Downloader? What's up, Brian? What's up, Dakari? What's up, Nobody? Yo, what's up, Jinx? What's up, Legends? What's up, TFB? What's up, Compose? What's up, McDonald's? What's up, Ragnar? Hey, what up, homie? What's up, Micah? What's up, Alien? Hey, shout outs to everybody that got a membership last night. The homie, you know what I'm saying? The homie TFB came through and super chatted like 40 freaking memberships. So if you just woke up and you're a member now, you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Saisha? What's up, Timpel? What's up, Rad? What's up, Dad's old VHS tape? Yo, what's up? I just got done eating. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what'd you guys eat for breakfast today? Huh? Right answers only. No one say but. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Rico? What's up, Rico? Just better. What's up, Shin? Hey, what's up, David? What's up, Jaden? What's up, Me Rich? What's up, Shark X? What's up, Nate? What's up, KH? What's up, Desi? Hey, what's up, Spiritual? What's up, Chad? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Miss Lexi? Yo, shout outs to you guys, man. W's in the chat to all of you guys, man. You guys are awesome. All right, Silk, peep game. You know what I'm saying? I'm dancing with the girl, and we dancing good. You know what I mean? We vibing and whatnot. Hey, BMT plays. Yo, thank you for the 2 in super chat, Brody. Appreciate you, man. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. For BMT plays. Just liked you up, Brody. Hey. Yo, my man, I'm liking you guys. I'm liking you guys' comments. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, make sure to like up the super chats, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Once we hit, oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. I don't even want to. Oh, my God. I'm scared. I'm scared because y'all want me to shave my eyebrows, y'all told me. And I was like, if we reach 1,800 in a single chat, in a single BHD story time, which all goes towards, you know what I mean, getting these mugs edited, produced, and put up on the channels, which is why we're here recording these mugs. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll shave my eyebrows. With that being said, please do not come together as a collective and get that goal done, because I will have horrifying new story times to tell y'all then. I went to a place and they called the police on me because I have no eyebrow hair. Like that'll be legitimately the next story time that we tell, unfortunately. Okay, so with that being said, I'm dancing with the girl. You know what I'm saying? We connecting good, we dancing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They was playing Gas Pedal by not by Lil Nas X. It's by Sage the Gemini. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? They was playing Gas Pedal by Sage the Gemini. You know what I'm saying? So we was, you know what I mean? We was getting down. So we was having a good time. We was synced up. Our dance moves were synced together. Tell me why I'm doing the gas pedal dance with the girl. She's in front of me. We doing the dance together. Just supposed to be only us. You know what I'm saying? When you dancing with a girl, it's supposed to be a one-on-one thing. no one invited anyone else to this. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't invited to this. You know what I'm saying? Tell me why while I'm dancing with the girl or whatever. We getting down. I look over to my left, and there is a dude standing there. Homeboy looked like Pitbull that makes the Mexican music. He looked like Mexican Bobby Valentino. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was bad. Like, really, really, really zesty Steven Seagal. You know, like, it was bad. I look over at homie, and I swear to God, bro, I shit you not. This is exactly what was happening. I look over at homie, and homie is hunched over, right? And he's humping my leg. This is what he do. And that was his dance. That was the dance move. It wasn't, oh yeah, we dancing together. Oh yes, we dancing. It was, yo. So what do you do, chat, when that's the situation that's at hand? What do you do? I can't even say no diddy to that. He's on my leg. He's right on my leg, like a dog in heat, that with that pink thing hanging out and nothing and no pillow to do that on. Like he just, Yo, so I look over at one of the other females that I had made friends with because I had let them know that the dudes that like dudes scare me at the club. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting down with a girl and stuff. I look over, I got a dude, you know what I'm saying, making sweet love to my upper leg. And I'm just like, yo, like he wasn't touching my leg with it. He was just hovering above it and humping the air right above it. I got like this much room, you know what I'm saying, so I'm just like, yo, hold up, like, wait, come on, bro, like you can't, come on, bro. I got a female on me already. The female in front of me is the one that I'm trying to do that with. You know what I'm saying? I look over at one of the females I had made friends with because she knew what the situation was. And I look at her, she look at me, I look at her, we look back at each other. I look at her, she look at me, I look at her, she looks at me, and we both start laughing. Like she starts laughing like like she, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, like making fun of me low key. It was funny. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm giving the facial expression of I need help. You know what I'm saying? Like, help me, nigga. Help me. I guess so I look at the girl that I was dancing with, that we was doing the gas for the song with. I look at her, then I look over at the dude, then I look back up at her and look back over at the dude. You know what I'm saying? But this time the guy's switched up his dance. He's doing a different variation of humping, dry humping the air on top of my leg and shit. Instead of doing this, he's doing this and shit. I wish I was bullshitting. I'm just like, yo, hold up, bro. Like bruh, like, nigga, like, come on, bro. You can't, you know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, all right, y'all. So yeah, that was the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I look over at homie. So at this point, I'm getting mad because he's still humping. I'm getting mad because he won't go. I'm like, yo, I look over at homie and I'm like, hey, sir, chill. Can you not? I literally said this to him. I'm like, yo, can you not do what you're doing? And he ignores me at first. He just keeps going. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He just keeps humping. And I'm like, yo, okay. You know what I'm saying? So then I look back at the female again, the one that one that's dancing with somebody else but we had locked eyes because she saw what was happening to me. And I look over at her and she's laughing even harder now. She's like, yo. So now she's like telling people that they need to look too. She's like, yo, look, hey. So I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So now I look over at the girl that I'm dancing with and she's just looking at me like, oh. So I'm just like, yo, like, so I ask him again. I'm like, yo, like, my man, bruh, I'm gonna need you to stop that. I'm gonna need you to stop what you're doing. I shit you not. You know what I'm saying? Homie acts like I didn't say shit again. So this time I push him, right? Just a little bit. I push him. I gently nudge him. Like, yo, can you stop that? Can you stop that and go over that way? That's exactly what I said to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can you stop what you're doing and go over that way? You know what I mean? And he looks up at me and he has a drink in his hand. He looks up at me, he's like, the fuck's your problem, bro? You know what I'm saying? You got a fucking problem, bro? You want to fight? Like, yo, bro, well, you got a fucking problem. And I'm like, yo, 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 so like, you know, what do you do to that? What do you do to that? You know what I'm saying? What do you do, chat? What do you do to that, chat? So tell me why. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read you guys' comments. You know what I'm saying? So look, type of 1 in the chat if you would just let it happen. Type of 2 in the chat if you try to fight the guy, if you would ask the guy for the fade, or you just try to fight the guy. Type of 2 in the chat if you would ask somebody else to try to fight the guy for you. You know what I'm saying? That's usually what women would do. That'd be the female option. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up? That's what's up. Bruh. Oh, snap. Understandable. Hey, what's up, the Mass King Shaggy Rogers? What it is, homie? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Darth? You know what I'm saying? Understandable. The Mass King Shaggy Rogers. Understandable. Hey, what's up, Jeremy Monroe? Understandable. What's up, Honest Guard? Understandable. What's up, Road Dog? Yeah. Walk off. But then I'd leave the female I'm dancing with. If I walk off, then the female I'm dancing with, that's chalked. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a stand your ground type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I leave where I'm at? Because this is where he's deciding to hump at. My leg was there first. You know what I'm saying? Like, dancing floor ain't got no parking spaces. You know what I mean? Understandable that you guys would fight. Very much so. A lot of you guys would scrap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the way bad. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never had a dude try to fight me for the right to dry hump my leg against my will. So I was taken aback. I was flabbergasted. I'd never been in a situation where a dude would have the nerve to look at me and be like, what, you mad? Yeah, can you imagine that? You at the club, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that, chat. You at the club, you chilling, you with lady, you having a good time, you know what I'm saying? And the dude starts humping your leg and you ask him to stop humping your leg. He look up at you, what, you fucking mad, nigga? Oh, what, you mad, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I'm busy. You know what I mean? Like, fuck up my face. You got what, you wanna? Mo. Like, he went back to humping to doing it after I already let him know, like, yo, like, I'm willing to fight for my leg, yo. Like, it's mine, damn it. Like, no means no. Shit, you know? So the dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, he went right back to humping, man. And I was like, at this point, now I'm getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm starting to think, you know what? Maybe I am willing to fight. You know what? Maybe I am willing to go back to goddamn jail again. You know what? So this time when you go back to humping and shit, I push the dude. I push him like off his center of gravity, and I'm like, bro, like, look, dude, like, no, like, stop, like, leave me alone, go over there. And he's like, bro, leave me the fuck alone, man. You wanna fight? And I'm like, yes, you know what? Let's go outside. Let's go outside right now. Let's go outside. Let's figure it out. We'll learn it all outside. That's where the real lessons are. You know what I'm saying? Let's go outside where we can really talk about this. You know what I'm saying? We can really hash out. You can really argue with me. You can really argue your right to hump my leg against my will in front of the women I'm trying to hump on. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it all out. Now let's figure it all out. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, the other dudes that were in the dudes, the other two dudes that were in the dudes, the dude in the corduroy booty shorts, you know what I'm saying, with the golf shirt with his buttons open at the top, You know what I'm saying? And then his homeboy who looked like Matthew McConaughey, but just not Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey, he looked like Matthew McConaughey if Matthew McConaughey wasn't Matthew McConaughey. You know what I'm saying? He looked like that. Terrible. He had a hat on with glasses on top of it. You know what I'm saying? That dude was the worst. He was the worst guy there. He was worse than the humper. You know what I'm saying? Because he would see me talking to a girl or talking to some girls, and he would walk up, put his hand in front of me, and then start talking to the girls himself, but not to get the girls. See, I can respect the dude that takes girls from me so he can get the girls. He was taking the girls from me so that I could have the girls, so that the dudes would be free, so that he could try to get at the dudes later because they couldn't get any girls because he got in the way of them getting the girls. I know another guy who's like that. This shit is deep. It's way deeper than that. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Bruh. Hey, what's up? Yo, what's up, Trio? What's up, Naruto? What's up, Xavier? What's up, the Tupac? Hey, what's up, Jiraiya? Yo, what's up, Obelisk? I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! What's up, Remy? You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I pushed the dude, you know what I'm saying, off from the fade. And he don't want to go outside and fight. He don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So his friends come over, and his friends are like, whoa, you know, hey guys, it's cool. You know, no, we're just hanging out, it's cool, you know, but I guess they pulled him to the side and they tell him that humping dudes' legs is awkward. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? And then he stopped, then he stopped humping he stopped trying to hump my leg after that. But yeah, I got out of, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, so, yeah, I mean, luckily enough, those dudes, oh boy. But yeah, the women were, there was a lot of attractive females up in there. You know what I'm saying? And the females was with it. You know what I'm saying? Females like to do what I like to call a meat check, which is diabolical. Diabolical work. You know what I'm saying? Females will booty you dude down, you know? And you pretty much gotta, you know, lie and stuff your sock with a tube, with like a sock that comes in a tube or something. You know what I'm saying? That way she'll think stuff is happening. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That was, yeah, you know what I mean? That's not, dating is scary, man. You know what I'm saying? As a dude, man, as a straight dude, it's scary sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so type of 1 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If the audio is good, type of 2 in the chat. If the audio ain't good, the super chat milestone for this mug, you know what I'm saying, is 50 in super chat. Once we reach 50 in super chat, I'm gonna tell you guys a story that is way, way crazier than the story I just told you guys. You know what I'm saying? Way crazier. Way crazier. Oh God. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's really, really real. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. So I'll tell you how crazy dating is, bro. You gotta be really, really careful dating in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I went on this, I can't even really call it a date because, like, I was at the club with some friends of mine. It was a long, long time ago. I was at the club with some friends of mine, and after we met these girls at the club, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had talked to, my group of friends, we had talked to, like, technically, like, 13 chicks that night, you know what I'm saying? Between all of us. And, you know, I was able to, like, bring one of them back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one girl we talked to before, like, we was talking to this group of 3 girls. Me and my homeboy was talking to this group of 3 chicks. You know what I'm saying? It was Caucasian chicks. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. They said they said that they're only out in Vegas for, like, a day or 2, right? And so they were tourists. Now, when the female is a tourist, that means that she is down for a one-night stand. More than likely. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever really want to, like, try to get a one-night stand, You got to go, if you come to Vegas and you want chicks that are down for one night stands, go to the casinos because those chicks are usually tourists. You know what I'm saying? Casinos are full of tourists and tourist females are looking for one night stands. Like that's literally what they come to Vegas for. Like real talk. Because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And if you don't live where she lives, then you usually can't snitch. You know what I'm saying? Females love that. But, so anyway, not that I've ever had that happen. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna tell that story. Oh boy. Yo, hey, I'm in Vegas, you know what I mean? I live in Vegas. Where are you guys from? Currently. Am I gonna play Alien Isolation? That is one hell of a super chat request. Cause that game is scary as shit. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. You're from Minnesota. That's what's up, Jeremy. Hey, lady, you're from TN. That's what's up. What's up, Maz? What's up, Wayne? Hey, what's up, Ruthless Official? What's up, Jackie? What's up, Jack Avery? What it is, homie? Hey, you from Philly. That's what's up, Jordan. Ah, you from Georgia. You're from Georgia. Wild card. Ah, you from the Bronx. That's what's up. We got Indiana in the house. Japan. Japan? Yo, I've wanted to go to Japan forever. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, bro. Look, so there's a story I never told you guys. And it's about a Japanese chick that I ran into out here that I completely messed up. I ruined it. Oh, God. Oh, damn. Look, so I've never had an Asian girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? All my girlfriends have been black. You know what I'm saying? Black. All my girlfriends have been black. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in the projects, you know what I'm saying? Those females vibe with me the easiest because we speak the same lingo. You know what I'm saying? I know of everything she's saying. We have all the same stuff in common. We love to see school fights. We love to watch fights on World Star Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We love the freaking, we love barbecue, World Star Hip Hop fights on the internet. And what's something else that ratchet females really enjoy? Not gonna say that out loud. Oh boy. We're not gonna say that. Yep. Oh shit. Oh damn. What's something else that ratchet chicks like? You know what I'm saying? Nothing? Okay. Lots and lots of food. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that ratchet chicks love food. If you guys ever want anything that every female has in common that you can use with every chick so that hopefully at some point she'll show you her panther, she'll take her panther off in front of you. Food. You know what I'm saying? Take baby girl out to get some food. If you take her to a delicious place to eat, she will love you until the food is gone. You know what I'm saying? But then if you want the love back, just take her back to a different food place or the same food place. You know what I'm saying? Really good idea. With that being said, keep liking this mug up. You know what I'm saying? The Super Chat milestone is in 31 bucks in Super Chat. Oh my God! Yo! The Masked King Shaggy Rogers! Yo! BHD, check out my new video called People in Disguise. Bros, I got you. Yo! Okay, so do you want me to wait until the next time I'm on my computer, like doing a YouTube video? Type of one in the chat, the Masked King Shaggy Rogers, if you want me to react to your video from my computer from right here, you know what I'm saying, with you guys seeing it in the background and with me watching it, you know what I'm saying? Or type of two in the chat if you would like for me to react to that video and put it on my list of videos to react to. So along with Dark Knight 420, you know what I'm saying? I got those boss videos coming with you. Those you had one job videos coming up fresh for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My computer's been acting a bit fuzzy lately, so you know what I'm saying? I mean, it works. I just gotta y'all be on the lives. Y'all see what happens. W's in the chat. All right, yo. I got you, buddy. Yeah. All right, so we got you, bro. All right, so, so Mass King Shaggy Rogers just super chat 50 straight to the channel for a super chat request. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you guys want your own super chat request, I appreciate if you guys send it directly through the tip jar, which is in the comment section. That way, I don't have to pay no taxes on it, and YouTube don't tax me on it either. It comes out to a certain percentage. Bruh. All right, y'all, we got a first super chat request of the day. You know what I'm saying? We got like 120, 140 people up in this mug. You know what I'm saying? We have to check this mug out. All right, so this is the Mass King Shaggy Rogers brand new video, and it is called none other than I've got to go find that video. Wait a minute. That was the right one, right? I was in the right one. Oh, it has the update. You guys been super chatting so much, it has to run through all of the, let me see. Yeah. All right, oh my goodness. None. I want to hear it. I got you. Hey, what do you want to hear, Masmas? Yeah. All right, you guys. Hey, Apex, if you are up in this mug, do me a favor and put the Cash App, the Rayos Prime Cash App off up in this mug. Indubitably. All right, so let's see. I got way more stories for you guys. I got at least 5 more stories, you know what I'm saying, for you guys coming up fresh. Yeah. After we check out this super chat request. And I'm glad that rhymed. Let's see. All right. And, give me a second. Get it? Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right, you guys. Got the next video up. People in disguise. All right, bro. All right, so this is a super chat request from the Mass King Shaggy Rogers. If you guys would like to check out, if you guys would like me to react to any videos you guys want me to check out, you know what I'm saying? Make sure to send a super chat. It is 50 in super chat directly through my tip jar. You know what I'm saying? Once we get the mugs, either that or through the channel, you know what I'm saying? And let me know which video it is, either by just telling me the title of it when you send it, and I got you coming up fresh. We're like Burger King out this mug, except we don't have any chicken fries, because those things are delicious. Oh. So, yo, make sure to go check out the homie, you know what I'm saying? All right, so, peep game, you know what I mean? Dating in Vegas is far scarier than you could ever have imagined, bro. You know what I'm saying? The wildest thing that's ever happened to me while dating in Vegas, I had this girl show up to my crib with 2 of her boyfriends, 2 of her pimps, to rob me. To rob me for probably everything. You know what I'm saying? She told me she was coming over to cook me dinner, showed up with dudes that had tattoos and ice cream cones on their face and shit. You know what I'm saying? They looked like one of them looked like Bloodhound Lil Jeff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you guys that story next. Yeah. So I figured the baby girl wasn't gonna try to rob me because she had met me at a house party. You know what I'm saying? At a house party that was already at my house. And she was tapped in with like all of my friend group. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So since we was all so freaking tapped in, like I'm figuring, hey yo, the Mass King Shaggy Rogers, how long have you been practicing guitar, dude? That is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And at what moment did you fall in love with playing guitar? Because I have not I've not practiced any instruments. The closest thing to an instrument I've ever practiced has been nunchucks. Real talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, homie look like Bloodhound Lil Jeff, Rico. Yo, the P2 Pro. W's in the chat for the P2 Pro. Thank you for the 5 in super chat, Brody. Yo, that's what's up. Yo, people in disguise. That's mad cool. Hey, Mass King Shaggy Rogers, what were you watching on the screen when you were practicing? I like to do that too. Like when I practice my nunchucks, I like to watch people nunchuck while I practice. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Yeah. All right, y'all. All right, man. W's in the chat, the Mass King Shaggy Rogers. You guys got any videos you guys want me to check out? You know what I'm saying? Send a 50 straight through the channel and or directly through the tip jar, preferably through the tip jar. Oh, the homie, the real Benar, just put a brand new video up. Yeah. I'm super duper glad. I love that guy's stuff. I love that guy's stuff. All right, shit. And we are back. Oh, man. Yo, Goofy Cooper, thank you for the 2 in super chat, Brody. Yeah. All right, y'all. Get y'all coming up fresh. It's BHD story time. Yeah. All the time. BHD story time. Every time. Oh, that was swinging. That's how we do it. Yo, so I'm going to experiment with the new type of story time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be switching in between my 2 live streams. And I'm going to have my editor, the editor that edits up the BHD story times. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be switching in between them. So it's going to look like I have 2 cameras, but he's going to be switching in between the 2 lives. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. Yo, all right, y'all. Hey, all right, so type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear the audio and the audio is good. Type of 2 in the chat if you can't hear the audio and the audio is not good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the P2 Pro. Hey, bro, I had this awesome dream. You were in it and did a backflip in public. The video went viral. Could you learn the backflip? Love the videos. That is one heck of a super chat request, Brody. I could, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much of a super chat do y'all think would be for me to learn to do a backflip? Because I've never done a backflip. I've never attempted a backflip. I could walk upside down on my hands, but I've never attempted a backflip. All right, so back to dating is Vegas. So, like I said, dating in Vegas is scary. Scary, people. And this is the story time of that happening. Bruh. So, me, when I invite a female over for dinner, I expect her to show up alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you guys, but I expect her to show up alone. Okay? Now, I'm used to the fact that she's probably not going to be on time. You know what I'm saying? She probably going to try to push the date back. And she's more than likely not going to run any butt cheeks on the first date. But that's completely fine. Okay? As long as she doesn't bring people with her. Now, if she brings women, that's cool. I've had that happen. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go physical. But, damn it, at least I had the chance. And I've had that chance a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to tell you guys that BHD story time. The times when threesomes were on the table. But that shit damn show didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to tell you those story times once we reach the next super chat milestone. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story time of when I got this girl pregnant. Yeah. Yep. Type of 2 in the chat. You guys want to hear the story of when I got this one girl pregnant. It totally happened. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of the threesome that never went physical. Shit. That's literally be the title of the story time too. The threesome that never went physical. That shit is mortifying. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Yo. That's what's up. Do I play Call of Duty? I have not played a lot of Call of Duty, but I have been known to play back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's up, Devontae Edwards? What's up, Dwayne? Yeah. What's up, Jeremiah? What's up, Jeremy Monroe? That's what's up. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, what's up? Yo, what's up, Water Drop? What's up, Big Larry? Yo, what's up, Zombie? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jadsworth? Yo, you guys have great energy. All right, so peep game. You know what I'm saying? So, baby girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I had met her at one of the house parties I was throwing at the time. You know what I'm saying? Now, you guys might not know this, but at a certain time, I was doing house parties. You know what I'm saying? That is really freaking cool. My bad, I'm adjusting the cameras. Yeah. I was doing house parties. Now, when I was doing these house parties, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, everything was on the up and up. For the most part. You know what I mean? Now, with that also being said, some terrifyingly horrible things came about from these parties. And one of the worst things that came from this party was some of the chicks that I was talking to at this time. Now, one of these chicks, her name was, what was her name? I don't remember her name. Do not remember her name. We're going to call this chick oh, I don't know if I can make that joke. We're going to have to edit that out. Definitely got to edit this out. We're going to call baby girl Compton Bay. Because she looked like she was straight out of Compton. She looked like she was an extra in a Straight Outta Compton movie with the Eazy-E depiction off up in it. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl, she had a face tattoo. What the fuck was I thinking? What the fuck was I? What was I doing, Chad? I was clearly messing up. Clearly messing up. You know what I'm saying? Still, you know what I'm saying? Once we reach either 30 in Super Chat, you know what I'm saying? Or 6 more memberships, I'm gonna tell you guys the story of the last girl that I got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't the worst thing in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it could have been way worse. She could have had the baby. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I mean, baby girl, she wasn't really the type of girl that you want to really like be wifing up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it wasn't a good thing. She already had 6 kids, and based on what I'd seen from her and the way those kids was doing, I was like, I just don't know. I just don't think that this one was the right one. But, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl with the teardrop on her eye, you know what I'm saying? She was really, really like feminine to me when I met her at the party. So I'm figuring she was down with the Huckleback. Yo, Hero of Time. W's in the chat to Heroes of Time. What's up, Blast? Yo, what's up, Hero of Time? Yo, what's up? What's up from Cleveland? Chadsworth, you're from Cleveland, Brody? Bro, I'm from Cleveland. I'm from the land of Cleveland. I'm from the land of Cleve. Yeah, baby girl had a teardrop on her eye. Now, I thought that wasn't the worst thing in the world because of what her breasts look like. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? If the breasts look good enough, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fall for stuff if the titty meat look good enough, people. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat, men, if you've ever fallen for something, if you've ever fallen for a girl's foolishness because her titty meat was all pushed up and mashed together when you met her, and her waist was all slim, and it looked like she ran on a treadmill on a daily and shit. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl looked like she ate oatmeal in the morning and had a full balanced diet of stuff. And I was, you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking with my happy place. I'm gonna keep it real. W's in the chat for Heroes of Time. All right, you guys, you know what I'm saying? My tip jar link is pinned in the comment section up above and or so below in the comment section. And there you got that way you guys can, if you guys super chat anything through there, it comes at a notification off of my computer. You know what I'm saying? Immediately. Not only that, but it goes directly to us here at BHD Studios, and I'm able to send it directly either to my editor, which is his name is Channel 37. He's one of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Channel 37. You do great editing work. You know what I'm saying? He just finished editing his part of the last BHD story time. And so now I've got to send it off to my other editors once I get the rest of the money for them. Because, well, I was about to make a mafia joke, but they probably wouldn't shoot us. Yo, we're only 7 more away in Super Chat from me telling you guys the story of when I have children. Apparently, you guys don't know this, but Young Child Support almost had to pay child support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised. I'm glad. I'm surprised and glad that I don't have children yet. Me personally, I want kids, but I like to make sure, I like to wait at least 5 years of me dating a girl consistently until before I decide if to have kids with her or not. Because I want to make sure that the energy is reciprocal and that she is, she treats me good and whatnot. You know what I mean? She laughs at my stories, plays video games with me, and enjoys to watch anime with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Once I find one of those and she does all that for 5 years straight, then I will... We gonna edit that out. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do to her. But, yo, W's in the chat for Jonathan the Gamer, Brody. Hey, BHD, my guy, hope you're doing well. Yo, we got the battle. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna update my my Fortnites right now. Matter of fact, W's in the chat for Jonathan the Gamer, Brody. W's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And just because we on live don't mean we can't do a super chat request and see what I'm watching in the background. Or you can have me turn on my computer and watch it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Epic Games. But yeah, guys, when you're out here dating, I don't know if you know this, but the most important thing in the world is gonna be booty. You know what I'm saying? A woman's butt. You know what I mean? Well, actually, it's probably gonna be more so a woman's breast. At least that's what the books tell us. The books tell us it's more than likely going to be a woman's bosom that's going to be attractive to us, aside from the, because titty meat is, but anyway, that's hilarious. Hey, what's up, Sebastian G? What it is, Bon? What's up, Dwayne? What's up, Duasm? What's up, Sebastian? All right, so peep game. You know what I'm saying? So this chick with the eye drop or with the face tattoo, with the Lil Wayne tattoos on her face, she had exceptionally good titty meat. You know what I'm saying? So she started talking to me at the party, telling me she wants to come over and cook for me. Bruh, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I was with it. I was lit it. I was down to cuddle with her from the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no guarantee it'll go physical, but maybe, you know what I'm saying? Which is pretty much what dating is for dudes. For women, it's always a sure thing. Every dude is down for the hoedown, for the huckleback, for the warm welcome. As long as he's the one doing the welcoming to the female. You never want to get warm welcomed by a woman. We're gonna edit that out. Shit. So anyway, so the chick, we agree that she's going to come over on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl texts me, lets me know she's coming through. And everything she's texting me sounds like this is going to go the right way. You know what I mean? It sounds like it's going to go good. And after that happened, this scared me away from women that kind of look like men, but had really good titty meat. You know what I'm saying? This is the one that scared me away from those types. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Enzor? Hey, what's up, Sebastian? What's up, Bon? Hey, what's up, Ladarius? Hey, what's up, Hanamaru? What it is, homie? What's up? I was top one in the chat. Hey, so what time is it where you guys are at? I'm interested in figuring out you guys' time zones. You know what I'm saying? Very interested. So with that being said, you know what I mean? So baby girl comes over on the Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? And when she comes over, you know, I meet her at the gate. When I meet her at the gate, you know what I mean? She comes to the gate. Now when she comes to the gate, she gets to the gate. And I can see behind her. And she's got Bone Thugs with Harmony behind her and Bloodhound Lil Jeff. Now the older brother looked like Bloodhound Lil Jeff since he was taller. You know what I'm saying? The younger one looked like Bone Thugs and Harmony, the lead singer. You know what I'm saying? Both cases weren't good. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, yo, bro, both of them look like they had pistols on them. Both of them. So you gotta handle, and in case you guys don't know, you gotta handle gangbangers very, very delicately. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta handle gangbangers very delicately, especially if they ain't making a bunch of money by selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? If they work at like Kinko's or like Kenny Shoes or something like that, or like Safeway, then you gotta be real nice to them. You know what I'm saying? If they're like a security guard or like a janitor or like a you know what I'm saying, like a sales clerk at a Halloween costume store, you gotta be real careful what you say to them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Terry Young? What's up, Christopher Jack? What's up, Christopher Jackson? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Virgo? What's up, Hero Time? 316 for Hero Time. That's what Stone Cold Steve Austin probably would say. What's up, Virgo Wolf? What's up, Sierra? What's up, Goofy Goober? What's up, Mass Muzz? Yeah. What's up, Terry Young? What's up, Christopher Jackson? What's up, TDB? Wait, you got assaulted by Lil Nas X? Yep. Mexican Lil Nas X. You know what I'm saying? The douchebag had the nerve to hunch on us repeatedly at the club. We at the club. I'm dancing with a girl already. He comes over, just starts doing this at my leg. I wish I was joking. You wish I was joking. I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking. Like he just can't. And I literally, even after offering homie to fade, he gonna have. I tried to stop him. I was like, bruh, like, can you not do what you're doing? And more importantly, if you are gonna do what I'm asking you not to do, can you do it over there? Huh? Give me some room. Can I get some room? Can you not try to play drag and drop on my kneecap? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? My kneecap has to sign paperwork, has to consent, you gotta get permission from BlastphamousHD to do what he was doing, well, at least trying to do what he was doing while hovering above my kneecap, because there was no skin. He didn't touch me at one point. If he would ever touched my leg, if his gooch would have scraped any part of my leg meat, I would have uppercut this nigga. Probably a right hook, but I'd have hit this nigga. Okay? It'd have been you know what I'm saying? But it was bad enough, you know what I'm saying? So when I asked him to stop, you know what I mean? Because he hadn't made gooch to kneecap contact with my leg yet, luckily. You know what I'm saying? Homie had the nerve to offer me to fade. Like I was fucking up. Like, don't have the nerve to like be like, hey man, come on, hey bro, dude, get out my face, man. Bro, I'm not moving anywhere. I'm not moving. What, you wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go, bro? You wanna fight? You wanna throw hands? What? And I'm like, yo, I was so taken aback. I've had a dude try to shoot me to get some cheeks from me. I've had a dude hold my first Young Child Support album hostage in order to get some cheeks from me. But I never had a dude willing to fight me for it. This is the first one. This is the first one. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's totally the first one. Yo, understandable, goofy goobers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you guys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it looks like one of my mods took care of them. You know, eh, I didn't, yeah, I hope he gets better. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, so anyway, hey, what's up? What's up, Lil Food Tips? What's up, Sebastian? Because hiring was getting expensive. Hey, what's up, the Gamer TV? I have an animation production team and can handle everything from storyboards to animation. That doesn't sound bad. Can you have any examples of your work? Shoot. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? How much? And how much per minute? How much for every 10 minutes? How much per 10 minutes? Because it was pretty expensive last time. All right, so, but yeah, I digress. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl shows up. You know what I'm saying? She's got the teardrop on her eye. They've got even more face tattoos than she has. One of them had a full-blown neck tattoo. The one that looked like Lil Bloodhound Lil Jeff, full neck tattoo, colored red and everything. I'm just like, yo, these guys look like hood assassins. They look like they're there to finish me off. No Diddy. Shit, we're gonna have to edit that out. But yeah, it wasn't looking good for your boy. So she show up, you know what I'm saying? She's got both of them with her. Now I can't just tell them to get the hell out of here, because if I do, it might piss them off. And then I get robbed, right? Pissing off gangbangers, really quick way to get robbed. With that being said, I have to handle this delicately. Now, she had agreed to come over to make me dinner. That was why she was coming over to come over. That's why she was coming over, was just to make me dinner, which led me to believe indiscriminately that I was going to be getting the butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I thought that this was a situation where she was going to come over, make me food, and then, yeah. You know what I mean? So she comes over, so I invite them in, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm smart. I invite them in, you know what I'm saying? They come into the crib, you know what I mean? They sit down at the kitchen island, you know what I'm saying? And I start talking to the dudes while the female starts making dinner, right? She came over to make tacos, Mexican burritos and tacos, right? So while she's cooking the Mexican burrito tacos, I'm talking to the dudes. Now, mind you, I don't know who these dudes is. I didn't know what relation they had to her. So I'm as much in the dark as I was, because, they all knew what the hell they was coming over for. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. So, now the reason why I knew that this was bullshit, okay? The reason why I knew that she was setting me up to freaking rob my black ass was because females don't come to your house if they don't feel safe, right? So with that being said, females will only go to your house if they feel safe. And a lot of dudes would say, okay, that makes sense that she would show up with the two guys, because she had just met you at the party. She didn't feel safe around you. She didn't know you like that, right? Bullshit. You know why? Because she would have never, because a woman's safety goes hand in hand with how much she's attracted to you. If a woman is attracted enough to you, she'd throw all caution to the wind and just show up. Why you think a female, as an example, pretty much, if you're Nelly, she's gonna show up without a dude with her, right? Because she's so attracted to Nelly, because he's Nelly, that her safety goes hand in hand with her attraction to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she wasn't attracted enough to me, to come over, she wouldn't have came over. You know what I'm saying? If she was not attracted enough to me to, you know what I mean? So with that being said, this was a robbery. This was an attempted honeypot. You know what I'm saying? This was a situation where she showed up with those two guys, her goal was either one, to case me, right? To see what people I had up in there, and she brought the dudes to do it with her because they would come back later on that night. They were casing me that day to come back later that night. You know what I'm saying? Or two, they was just gonna rob me right then. Either which way, so we all in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? She's cooking Mexican burritos on the stove. I'm freaking, you know what I mean? I'm doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the dudes, you know what I'm saying? Figuring out what their relationship to her is, which has to be done very delicately. Very delicately. You know what I'm saying? Now, the way to do that delicately is to say to them about 5 minutes into the conversation, how do you guys all know each other? Remember that phrase, people. You're going to be saying it a lot in conversation when you're out and about. Hey, so how do you guys know each other? Tells you everything you need to know right there. The guy was the brother. The big dude was the big brother of the lil nigga, who was the boyfriend of the female. Why would you bring your gang banging boyfriend to my house on a date to cook me dinner? Motherfucker, this ain't where the orgy's at. Motherfucker, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not what the plan was. It's because I'm trying to think, what could be a different reason other than her robbing us at gunpoint? It's a setup. This is what setups are. This is a setup. Chase 303 has that. This ain't where the gangbang is happening. What the fuck? This ain't where the gangbang is being. This ain't where the gangbang is being held at, motherfucker. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck? Fuck wrong with these hoes? Type of one in the chat if this was more than likely a setup for me to get robbed, right? Type of two in the chat if she was just into she just wanted to keep it in the family. Huh? She's got her boyfriend's brother, you know what I'm saying? Black YouTuber. Like, it's all, but like, what? This ain't no OnlyFans video, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? It's a 3-man, nigga. This bitch tried to run a 3-man. You know what? You know what's really messed up? Now that I'm remembering more and more what happened in that night of her body language and what she was saying and and more importantly, what she was wearing. Baby girl showed up in pretty much panties and a bra. Pretty fucking much, man. Just panties and a fucking bra, man. That's how short her skirt was. Like, I knew exactly what her color of her underwear was. And I don't remember her bending over a whole bunch, but like, I don't know what the fuck was going on, bro. The more and more I tell y'all this story, the more and more I'm remembering of the story. The more and more I remember of what actually happened, the more flimsy this whole situation just kept fucking looking, man. I think she did like me because she hit me up again like a year and a half later after this all went down and like pretty much begging me to hang out again. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything in her body, like everything that she was saying to me was just saying she was just, you know, trying to get the huckle down. But that's how niggas get robbed. That's how niggas get robbed, bro. Just trying to get laid, man. Trying to get the huckle back. Trying to give a chick the warm welcome, the Salisbury steakums, the Cambodian creamsicle. Like, trying to, you know what I mean? Like, trying to give a chick the young Jeezy, the snowman. Like, you know, just, you know what I mean? You already know, man. Like, you know? And you know what I mean? Like, Trap or Die is my shit, man. I fucks with Thug Motivation 101 and 2. 103, you go back to 102. I get it. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, You know what I mean? I was just like, in my brain, like, there was no reason for me to ever hang out with her again because her boyfriend knew where I lived. Oh, and that was the third option. She brought her boyfriend, which happens way more than you think, right? A female will tell a dude, hey, babe, this guy wants me to come over and make him tacos. I want you to come with me because I'm not cheating on you and to make sure that you know where I'm at when I'm not cheating on you, right? Females do that shit all the time. And then the dude will go with her, right? And then the girl will go back without the dude and then cheat with the dude. And then but now the boyfriend knows where the nigga lives at. He shows up, kills everybody. I'm not doing that either. I'm not I'm not down for the trouble. You know, quadruple entendre on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's how they got trouble. Shit. Going over, you know what I mean? Like females, you know what I mean? Because that female more than likely let her boyfriend know that trouble was there. Oh, I'm hanging out with a real man. And then the dude showed up and shot trouble up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't let that shit happen, guys. You know what I'm saying? If a woman shows up with her boyfriend, put her out and do not let her come back. You know what I'm saying? Now, Ruthless Official says, stop hanging out with females with a boyfriend. Now, this will really blow your mind. Do you think she told me she had a boyfriend over the phone? Or do you think that I was out of the loop in this situation? Or that I was the one that knew the least information in this situation? Do you really think she do? Do you, hey, Ruthless, yes or no? Do you honestly think that she told me she had a boyfriend before she came over my crib? Oh boy. And that's how you know that dude doesn't go on dates. That's how you know, guys. That dude don't date. The correct answer is no. Females don't tell you they have boyfriends and husbands when they're boning the side guy. They never bring it up. If a girl likes you, look, peep game. 95% of women have a boyfriend. So if you've talked to a girl and she told you she was single, she probably had a boyfriend. Good? She just didn't tell you about him because she liked you. Now, with that being said, type of one in the chat if you've ever walked up to a girl and said, you're beautiful. And then she immediately, the first thing she said to you was, I have a boyfriend. If a woman tells you she has a boyfriend, it's usually only as a self-defense mechanism to get you to stop hitting on her. Type of two in the, I mean, type of three in the chat, if that makes sense and is more than likely the truth. Type of four in the chat, if that don't make no sense and that's not the truth. One and three, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't hit on women when I'm out. I don't hit on women. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? I let everybody online know that, you know what I mean? Like, Cooking with Kaya can get it. But if I see her in real life, I'm not going to say that to her face. I'm not even going to tell her she cute. I'm not going to tell her that whenever she's cooking her food or on her cooking show, I'm usually only staring directly into her titty meat. I'm not going to say any of this. You know what I'm saying? Number one, because she already fucking knows. That's why she wears her skirt like that. You know what I mean? That's why she wears her shirt like that. Number two, you know what I mean? It'll only get me cursed out or told that she's got a boyfriend. Waka, waka, waka. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? All right, so, oh, okay. All right, you guys. We reached the last Super Chat milestone, and now I'm going to tell you guys the story. W's in the chat to the Masked King Shaggy Rogers, you know what I'm saying, and Heroes of Time. You guys got us past the last Super Chat milestone, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, we about to tell y'all the story of the girl I got pregnant. because that's the story y'all want to know. So I don't know. Okay, so this was like I had already kicked it with this girl. I had already like dated this girl for 5 years in the past or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it pretty much went the same exact way it went the second time I dated her for 5 years. You know? So her name was, we gonna say her name was Cheryl. That's not a real name, close enough. You know what I'm saying? We gonna say her name was Cheryl. Now, Cheryl already had kids. You know what I'm saying? She already had 3 kids. And she wasn't, Cheryl, she was cool when we was in the honeymoon phase. But I think that's every relationship. Type of 1 in the chat if relationships are only really good in the honeymoon phase. Type of 2 in the chat if honeymoon relationships are good all the time. You know what I'm saying? So 1s in the chat, 1s and 2s in the chat, homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, you guys, with that being said, if any of you guys do send something through my tip jar, make sure to let me know by saying, BHD, check your tip jar. You know what I mean? With that being said, we're checking the tip jar. Let me clear my throat. Yeah. Hit me up. Hey, somebody do me a favor and send like 17 pennies through the tip jar link to make sure that it actually works. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time putting it up in one of these types of lives. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, Virgo. If that's what they were doing, that's more than likely the case. She absolutely did not tell you. Yeah, she did not tell me that she had a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? None of them ever do. None of them ever do. Get this, right? I was hanging out. I was cuddling with this one chick, but from the inside, you know what I'm saying? And while we was cuddling, like, she keeps showing me her wedding ring. And I'm just like, I don't get, because she told me she was single. So she keeps showing me her wedding ring. Now, when a chick is doing this is her way of letting you know she has a husband, but without saying it. That way she don't have to deal with that, pesky nuisance accountability. You know what I mean? So that way she don't have to deal with the accountability of the situation. You know what I mean? If she showed you the ring while she was sitting on stuff, then technically you knew. And you can't bring it up because you knew. I know, right? I had no idea. You know what I mean? Not for once. We gonna edit that out. But this time, I actually stopped messing with the girl when she told me she has a boyfriend. I'll only mess with a chick that tells me she has a boyfriend if the boyfriend pisses me off first. If the boyfriend threatens to unalive me, I'll smash. I know, right? You know what I'm saying? Like 9 years ago, this one dude threatened to stab me up. So I cuddled with his girlfriend from the inside. Technically, I deserve some sort of gift from him, and not the type of gift that he had already told me he was going to give me before I did it. Because in my own defense, he said he was going to kill me anyway. So if he's going to stab me to death anyway, like it's just on sight, and he just mad at me for being on the internet. He was one of those, you know what I mean? I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. So when his girlfriend hit me up and was like, hey, you know what I mean? Like if I'm already going to get stabbed, I might as well, right? Like, you guys agree with me, right? No. Type of 1 in the chat if that happened, you know what I mean? If a dude threatens to stab you and he probably already gonna try to do it, you might as well help yourself to his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat if you would just, not do that. No. It's not my fault. Okay? He the one, he started it. Look, I don't know if you guys know this, but at times I can be petty. You know what I'm saying? And this was one of them. That's the pettiest shit I ever did in my life. Hands down, the pettiest thing I've ever done in my life to a heckler slash a hater slash somebody that just wants you not to be happy for anything, you know what I'm saying, was pipe out their girlfriend. You know what I mean? Now, if it's any now, a lot of people might be like, that's fucked up. But in my own defense, I used the condom. You know what I mean? Isn't that polite? That's polite of me, isn't it, guys? See, Christopher understands. Young child support. Yes, Ethan, I am young child support. I appreciate the compliment. Look, with a rap name like child support, you don't threaten me. My only recourse is to have sex inside of his girlfriend. Is to cuddle with his woman from the inside. You know? What else am I gonna do? What, drop a diss track? You know how much money it costs to produce music, people? You know what I'm saying? I can't get on a track. That's gonna give him clout. You know what I'm saying? I gave her back. Huh? Let's look at the bright side, people. I gave her back. You know, because she asked, this was in Texas, she asked me to bring her, she asked to come back to Vegas with me. If you're still watching this, sir, okay, I gave her back. I don't understand how or where the animosity is coming from that person, because he hit me up. Oh, you know, he kept calling me and stuff. Hey, BlastphamousHD, look, man, just keep it all the way real with me. And this is a real call over PlayStation, because I had a PS4 at the time. He calls me over PlayStation 4 under a different screen name. He's like, look, man, just keep it real with me, man. Did you make love to my girlfriend? And I was like, and I had decided not to be petty no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want to be petty to him, because like he was just going to try to take it out on the girl and be mad at her, you know what I mean, for cuddling with your boy, you know what I mean? And I ain't want her to get in trouble for it, you know, even though she's the one who told him that it happened. She told him in order to piss him off. I know she did, because she told me she was going to tell him. I really like that girl. She was, you hear something messed up too. This is the reason why I liked her, bro. The reason why I liked this girl was because she was really, really not going. So anyway, what happened was I was talking to this girl for a real long time. You know what I'm saying? Her name was Cheryl. You know what I'm saying? And we was hanging out. We was wearing protection. You know what I'm saying? But one day that motherfucker broke. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, you know, I didn't think too much of it because, you know, condoms break. At that time, condoms was breaking all the time. I don't know what was happening. I swear to God, her vagina was ripping them mugs off or like pulling them off of me or something. Yeah, shit, not gonna. I don't think I can tell y'all that. I don't think I can tell y'all that. All right, so look, if we reach the next Super Chat milestone, which is in 50 in Super Chat, I will tell you guys what I'm pacing around, trying not gonna tell you guys what I shouldn't tell you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. It's not safe for work. All right, so just in case you guys want, just if someone does send Super Chat through, run for your life, because it's fucked. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. It's all the way bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh. That's a Super Chat request, just some dork. Yeah. That's a Super Chat request, Camelo. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what. Send me $10 in Super Chat and I'll turn around. And I'll look at what you're telling me to look at. Yep. Verb, sandpaper pussy for the win. Word? Now my brain is immediately cycling through to the list to see if any of the women that I've made snoo with, if they had sandpaper vagina. Is nigga, man, was it sand? Like, it was dry, but was it dry? Like, what? I don't know if I've ever run into sandpaper vagina. Have I? In case you guys are wondering, this look means I've identified her, but I don't know if I should tell the story time. Oh shit. Now I never hit it raw. I don't hit it raw. The condom usually will fall off or something like that, but that hasn't happened to me in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because, no. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Me and baby girl was messing around, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? I guess the condom fell off. I didn't think too much of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, type of one in the chat, if once we reach the next super chat milestone of 50 in super chat, it all goes towards our next, making our next BHD story time, putting it on the channels, getting that mug edited visually, auditorily, and visually again, because of gifts and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat, if you guys want me to tell you guys the story of what I shouldn't tell you guys once we reach the next super chat milestone. It's not safe for work. Type of two in the chat if I should tell you guys a different story that is less not safe for work than that one. So a 2 for a safer, not safe for work story. A 1 for just some sick shit, man. Just you know what I mean? Just some horrid type. You know, so you guys are y'all thug life. Y'all like, nah, look, tell us the real. You know what I'm saying? Understandable. Christopher Jackson and O-Rag is like, look, man, hey, look, everybody that types a 2, if we reach the next super chat milestone of 50 in super chat, run immediately. Leave the room, hide your kids, hide your wives, you know, because, well, China and Slovakia is doing it. But I mean, you know, they're, you know, hunching everybody out here. At least if you're at the club, you know, caught a dude humping my leg at the club, had the nerve to try to fight me for the right for him to hump my leg against my will. It's my leg, bitch. I already claim ownership of my leg, bitch. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Can you imagine if you walk into your room and somebody is just someone's just having sex with your PS5 and they ain't even asked you if they could do that? Like, you know what I mean? They ain't asked the PS5's, you know what I mean? Like, their preference. You know what I mean? They ain't asked the PS5 if they're down. They ain't asked the PS5. They ain't even buy the PS5 dinner first. You know what I'm saying? They just all off up in there. You know what I mean? You walk up to them, sir, can you stop fucking my PS5 for me, please? Can you do that for your boy? And he just look up at you. You like, dude, get the fuck out of my face, man. I'm not stopping what I'm doing, bro. Okay, don't bother me, dude. I'm busy. Okay, you want to go? You want to go out? You want to? It happened to me at the club, guys. It happened to me at the club. It did. It got, you know what I mean? Like, tried to fight me for my leg, man. Bro, if I had a hat on, I would throw that shit in the sky like Bobby Murder. That's how confused I was when this nigga tried to fight me for this. Like I didn't know, I had no response. I had no prepared response for this. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, once we reach the next super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, you know what I'm saying? Preferably through my tip jar. That way we don't pay no taxes on that mug. Or, but if you guys send it through the channel, that is as good as well. You know what I'm saying? 50 in super chat, either through my tip jar and or through the channel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all what I didn't want to tell you. Either that or I could, you know, tell you guys the story of when my leg got humped at the club again. Not again, like it happened more than once, but, you know, I told the story earlier. It was the first story I told, that's why the title was that. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, Ragnar, what it is, bro? Hey, thank you for the 555 and super chat, Brody. Yo, gotta survive in the club. Dudes being too loose nowadays, being way too loose. Hey, you ain't never lied, Ragnar. You ain't never lied at all. You know what I'm saying? Homies would be up in the club was loose. You know what I'm saying? And it never got any looser than when my female friend invited. I can't tell y'all that story. That story is awful. Good Lord. Okay. So, in the spirit of finishing off this the next BHD story time, hopefully we're getting that BHD story time out within the next couple of days. I'm gonna get it out as fast as possible because you guys love that mug. W's in the chat for Ragnar. W's in the chat for Ragnar, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, bro. All right. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? In the spirit of getting this next BHD story out in a timely manner, you know what I'm saying? If we reach, like, I'm going to be giving you guys crazy stories, right? Good stories for the Super Chat milestones until we reach the next Super Chat milestone. You feel me? We're going to make this mug a Super Chat subathon. You know what I'm saying? So for every 20 memberships we reach, I will add another hour onto the BHD Storytime subathon. You feel me? Real talk. So once we reach either 100 in Super Chat or 20 BHD memberships between both the channels, you know what I'm saying? I will be telling you guys this. Oh boy. Yep. I'll be telling you guys a story that's way worse than the other ones I've told you guys so far. But also, with that being said, there's another story that is really, really bad. And if we're already at 100, we're already at 100 in Super Chat for today. If we reach 500 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys a story so bad that it's really, 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 really bad. And it kind of involves Randy a little bit. It's bad. I thought Randy had become a stripper. I thought Randy had become a male stripper of other males. There was a poster and everything. I'll explain that story if we reach that milestone. If we reach 1,500 in this Super Chat, in Super Chat today, I'll shave my eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. I know, man. I know, Cosmic. I know. Please don't tell me you R. Kelly, Randy. I won't tell you that. That's never happened. I can confirm that never happened. No one threw pee on anyone when we were at when we were all living together. That never happened. No one used pee as a weapon. And as if on cue, D-Dog comes up immediately to somehow swear that it did. I don't know God. All right, so I'll tell you guys, if we reach 500 in the Super Chat today, I will tell you guys that story. I hope we don't reach that. That way I don't have to tell you guys that story. You know what I mean? And in any live, if we reach that, I'll tell you guys that story, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Now, preferably through the link in my tip jar. That way, there's no restrictions on it. Because if you Super Chat 500 directly through YouTube, then then not only do they take a bunch of taxes, not only does YouTube take 30%, and then the government take like another 20, you know what I'm saying? But, like they'll put a cap on how much you can Super Chat if you do 500 straight through Super Chat. But if you do it through my tip jar link, then they don't put no restrictions on it. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that girl with the teardrop on her eye, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl that came through, brought her boyfriend and her boyfriend's brother with her and shit. One that looked like Bloodhound Lil Jeff. You know what I'm saying? She cooked really good Mexican food. She cooked the food. It was really, really good. Ate the food, delicious. You know what I'm saying? And then, I told them that I had work in the morning so that they had to leave. And then when they were leaving, I told her, as she was leaving, I texted her because I didn't want to tell her because then the dudes probably would have tried to shoot me. I told her, yo, if you ever come to my house again and you bring people that you didn't tell me you were going to bring with you, I'm only going to open the gate to shut it in your face. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring people to my house with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we could have literally just ate Mexican food. Like, it ain't that serious. If baby girl didn't know that her safety was secured, she shouldn't have never showed up. And that's what females usually don't do. If females don't feel safe, they just won't show up in general. At all. You know what I mean? If women bring dudes with them, it's bullshit, is what it is. If they bring people with them, be careful. Panzer says, oh shit, you still alive? No, Panzer. This is a hologram. Yep. You guys remember how Chief Keef did that you guys remember how Chief Keef did that concert in Chicago, but wasn't technically allowed to be there by using his hologram? That's what this is. Michael Jackson actually has a show on the Strip using the same exact technique, using the same exact editing style. This is AI. Yep. Ooh, it's AI, Panzer. You must be a psychic of some sort. You know? Man. You must have writers to write your stuff for you. That's so fresh. That's fresh stuff. Oh boy. I am chronologically speaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here as we speak. I'm chronologically here as we speak. I'm chronologically speaking. This isn't, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Huh? Real talk. If I was real, would I be able to do stuff like this? See? I was just in 17 different states. You didn't even see it. Somehow you didn't even see it. I am sorry to hear about your newly acquired addiction, D-Dog. I hope you get better. You know what I'm saying? You more than likely will. You'll beat this. You know what I'm saying? You're strong. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Nut. No, Doug, that's all you. That's all you, man. That's all you, man. All right, so, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So that story, I just stopped talking to her. About 6 months later, she hit me up and she asked me, she's like, yo, can we hang out? Can I come over your house? And I was like, hell no. Hell no. Hell to the nizzle. Because, you already brought dudes over the first time you were here. There's no telling what she'll bring next time. Probably bring the gun herself. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, that's not wilder than the time that I got robbed by a stripper. I got robbed by a stripper, man. You know what I mean? She got me. You know what I'm saying? I've been robbed by many strippers, but luckily enough, usually not at gunpoint or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember me and my homeboy, we went to a strip club one time back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We went to the strip club, and while we was at the strip club, we was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was doing our thing and stuff. And like, you know what I'm saying? I was getting a lap dance from this stripper chick. She was giving me a lap dance, and it was a good lap dance. You know what I'm saying? And she kept telling me this long sob story about how she was looking for a man to be with her and love her and buy her stuff and things. He just wanted a guy that would buy her stuff. So because of this story, and on top of the fact, and because she was bootying me down quite impressively at that, I decided I was making it rain on her. You know what I'm saying? I was giving her all of the monies. Now, when I say all of the monies, This was a long time ago, and I gave her $260. Now, I've never been one to give strippers large amounts of money, but $260 is a lot of freaking money. So I'd invested heavily into this stripper chick, you know what I'm saying, and into seeing what her butt cheeks look like, right? So, on the very last dance, now mind you, this entire time I'm getting these lap dances, the entire strip club is pitch black, right? All the lights are off. You feel me? Now, because all the lights are off, I'm not really seeing what this chick is looking like. I'm feeling titty meat. I'm rubbing on her and stuff. Everything's cool. But I was just rubbing on her, you know what I mean? Just rubbing on her titty meat and other stuff. You see a stripper, they love that shit. So, I'm getting this lap dance, man. And mind you, I'd already given her all the money. I'd been breaking bread on her, dropping her, the cheddar on her. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, all the lights is off. So I can't see what's going on, but I can feel that she's not super duper big and jacked up looking. So this isn't that bad, right? Tell me why. Tell me why. Baby girl, so then after the last, so I'm there until they close because, you know, the girl's telling me she wants me to go home with her. She wants me to pipe. She wants to give me the huckleback. You know what I'm saying? Wants me to give her the Cambodian creamsicle, the Sherman Hemsley, the love boat. You know what I'm saying? Got tons of names for it. You know, got tons of names for it. You know, and so I'm about to do it because I'm thinking, you know, like, hey, there's a stripper. You know what I'm saying? She feels bad. She got a sexy phone talking voice and shit. So I'm thinking it's definitely gonna go good, right? Tell me why. Tell me why. The lights come on. After we're done, like, you know, after the club was about to close, all the lights come on, right? And mind you, it was pitch black before then. Now, it's very important that I preface this story by letting you know the caliber of strip club that I was at, okay? Now, I was balling on a budget, people. You know, did not have a whole lot of money to spend, especially not on no stripper females. You know what I'm saying? So I went to a place that matched my budget. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, this place was nasty, all right? It wasn't good, all right? And with that being said, just to give you guys a picture of how, you know, about how budget friendly this place was, you know, because it was obviously not. The lap dances at this place cost $3. You know what I mean? $3 a lap dance. But I walk up in there, man, like you could see children's stains and the drapes by the stripper poles and shit. They had a female at the main stage. There was a dude at the main stage who would not stop talking about feet, like feeding $1 bills directly into this chick's labia, like directly into her birth canal, right into her places where she made babies at. Like it was, you know what I mean? And then like, so, you know, now like I said, like a couple hours later, I'm still up in there because like that was, but I'm thinking like this not gonna be bad, right? Like there's no way that this is that, you know what I mean? Because all the lights are off and the chick sounded so good. So the lights come on, I swear to God, it looked like both her legs was in jail. Like it looked like each one of her legs individually was in prison. She had metal bars around her legs. This motherfucker was a paraplegic stripper. A moment in silence, guys. That's bad. That's bad for me. Man. So when I see this, you know what I'm saying? And then she had a nerve to like look back and be like, hey, so hold her hand. She hold her hand out. All right, so come on, baby, let's go home. And I was like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to. I'm not crying because I didn't get to cuddle with her from the inside, obviously, after that. I'm crying because I'd already given her all of the money. I know I gave her everything. It was everything I had in my pocket, bruh. $260, nigga, for a paraplegic stripper. Well, you know, the best I can do for that one is I hope she spent it on new legs. We're gonna edit that out. But you know what I mean? I hope she's out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what she spent it on. You know what I'm saying? She'd worked for it. Yeah, we gonna edit that one out. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, once we reach the next super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, I'm gonna tell you guys a story of something. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys a story of something that I promised I would never tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, once we reach 100 in super chat, we're gonna add another hour onto the 45 minutes that we have left for this story time subathon. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I've never done a story time subathon before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh boy. That's special. He paid Jada Smith? Jaden Smith or Jada Smith? The daughter or the sister? You know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Next story time we're going to record is, Okay, so the next BHD story time I'll tell you guys is, let's see. I have so many dating stories, man. Too many dating stories. Too much jewelry. I did not make the metal legs clink. Chaos. I did not. Oh boy. You know what I'm saying? I did not do any of that. You know what I'm saying? All of it's 1,000,000% cap. All of it's cap. None of what I say, none of my story times are real. You know what I mean? No matter how many details I give, no matter, you know, no matter even, hey look, none of my story times are real. No matter how many people usually be sitting in the background saying, yeah, I was there. Like, you know, it didn't happen. It didn't happen at all, Percy. It didn't happen, none of it. No. It's all cap. All of it. You know what I'm saying? That none of this is real. Hell, I'm not even here right now. This is a hologram. I recorded this 17 years ago. Yep. For real, for real. Yep. Real BHD is somewhere, you know, he's riding a jet ski right now. You know what I mean? This is not me. I'm not here. Nope. Not real at all. None of it. Black Ops 7, you said Black Ops 7 is coming out, Bernard Burns? No. None of this is real. It's all completely made up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I made it up from, but it's made up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I got all this stuff from. You know, no matter how many times I take you guys to the actual locations of where it all happened at, you know what I'm saying? And then show you guys where it happened and then bring people on that tell you guys, yeah, I was there, that happened. None of that happened. Everybody is a paid actor, just with no money. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Paid actors just didn't get a cent from me. It's all make-believe. It's all Captain Planet. It's all Captain Planet, nigga. Yo. Oh, man. That's funny. Yo, you guys are funny, man. I like you guys' energy, man. You guys are hilarious. Yep. Oh. Ew. OZ, you cut your own crap? Like with scissors or a knife? Ugh. Bro, you cut your crap? Like, why though? You try to like break it up into smaller pieces so you don't ruin your bathroom or something? Are you good? I've never heard of anybody that cuts their own crap. AOZ, at what point did you start cutting your crap? What got you into it? What got you into cutting your own crap? OZ. Oh, so you're a wannabe gangbanger. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. You're internet tough, eh? That's good. You internet thug life. That's the best place to gangbang at, is on the internet. I'll tell you. Hey, keep your day job, cuz. What are you, Percy from the Wood? Yeah, cuz, yeah. Man, you've been watching too many Snoop Dogg music videos. You don't get out much, do you, OZ? You don't get out much, do you? Oh man, hilarious. Oh man. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Handicap stripper. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see. What's another one we'll hook you guys up with? Let's see. More BHD story time. Yeah, man. Bruh, OZ was hella selling out Grove Street. Nigga. He online Q50. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. No, that story is way too graphic. Can't tell you guys that story. That's way too graphic. Ooh. You guys like stories about smoke. You guys like stories about gangbanger stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to think. You know what I'm saying? What's one? Still, so what type of story time do you guys want me to tell you guys? Type of 1 in the chat for a dating story time. Type of 2 in the chat for a violence story time. Type of 3 in the chat for 1,000,000% fake story time. 1,000,000%. 100% made up. Maybe. I think that'd be a good game to play with you guys, like truth, lie. I'll tell you guys 2 story times that are obviously true, and then one, and then you got to figure out which one's the lie. Yep. Bruh, man. That dude OZ reminds me of that dude Braden that I told you guys about yesterday, the white boy Braden, that like was false flagging at Thomas Jefferson Junior High, and he got beat up real bad because he wanted so bad to be gang. Really bad. I appreciate the compliment, OZ. Dave Chappelle is a legitimate legend. I really appreciate the compliment. You're good peoples, OZ. You're good peoples. So, let's see. But yeah. You guys, one of you guys said 2. Ah, yes, a 2. drugs and alcohol story time. I don't have a lot of those, honestly. Okay, you guys want a drug story time? I'll tell you guys a drug story time. I'll tell you guys a drug story time about meth. You know what I'm saying? That's a damn good story time to do. So, with that being said, I don't have very many. So, I was out at the club, you know what I'm saying? And me and my homeboy, we had talked to a lot of ladies that night. We talked to like 9 different females, 9 different groups of females, which was like 13 women. You know what I'm saying? The second to last group of females we talked to was 3 white women. You know what I'm saying? We talking to them, we got a table, we're conversating back and forth. The white girl that I'm talking to just keeps putting her breast on me. Just keep putting her titties on me, but she's talking all this feminism bullshit, but she's putting her breast on me, which lets me know that she's willing to pay. You know what I'm saying? She's one of these chicks that's hurting for a squirting, but is also a feminist. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of those type of chicks, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of my best customers. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm talking to her and her friend group. Everybody's chatting. Everything's all good. And about, I'd say 30, 35 minutes into us talking, we've already agreed to come back to my crib and hang out. You know what I'm saying? Everything's already going the right way. Bruh, type of one in the chat. If you've ever been hanging out with if you've ever met a new woman and everything's going great, and then her ugly ass friend shows up and starts going out of her way to make sure that the girl doesn't go nowhere with you. Type of 1 in the chat if that's ever happened. Type of 2 in the chat if you've never had an ugly friend take a bad female friend away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it was freaking wild. So, we're at the club, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, I'm talking to all of these chicks, and my homeboy's talking to the friends. Everything's going good. And like 35 minutes into talking to him, I'm talking, this chick was built like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. This bitch talked like it and everything. Walked up like with the freaking limp and shit. Hey, you get away from my friends. You get away from my friends. No, it's a no. They don't want you. No one's going anywhere with you. It's a no. No, stop. Get away from my friends. You're harassing my friends. You're harassing them. They've been talking to us for 35 minutes. Morbidly ugly, morbidly unattractive looking bitch. Like, why is she going out of her way to mess with us? You know what I'm saying? You guys ever had that shit happen? You know what I'm saying? That's it wild, ain't it? It's hilarious. So, baby girl walks in, you know what I'm saying? And she gets mad. She pulls all the chicks away from us by yelling all of this goofy shit. The females we was talking to go start going with her. We have to go with our friends. We're here with her. They were tourists. So the females was trying to do the one-night stand shit. You feel me? They was trying to do the one-night stand shit. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? They're walking and they're leading them away and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, all right, cool. We're chilling. We're not even walking after them and shit. And the Smeagol, the goofy, freaking, the bitch was built like, she was built like Brandy, bro. She looked just like Brandy, bro. She looked just like and I say that because the girl, the lady, the chick that did this, she reminds me of one of those cockroaches off of Men in Black, which is exactly what Brandy looks like. You know what I'm saying? This chick reminds me of her. I'm just like, good grief, man. Good grief, man. You know what I'm saying? So she comes back, and because jacked up looking chicks are the meanest women alive, she comes back after leaving, after her friends are already leaving. They're leaving already. The friends are halfway gone. We're still at the table. We're not following after them. We're not going out of our way to try to still get with them, all this other goofy shit. We're just letting them go. But the ugly bitch is mad because we're not chasing after him. Because the jacked up looking female, she would have liked it. What she wants is for us to chase down and beg. Wait, we finally found girls. Wait, please let them hang out with us, please. And while she keeps telling us, no. Women love that shit. Women love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, women love that shit. They love to make a dude act desperate, all this other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? For real, money. Wild stuff. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl, she freaking, so, you know, she comes back. She keeps yelling at us, you can't have him. Stay away from me. You keep trying to get away from my friends. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of our faces, bitch. We're not even chasing y'all, bitch. We're still at the table. Just take your friends and go, bitch. It ain't that serious. It ain't. Just take your friends and go. You're already leaving. What are you doing? Just go. It's not that the bitch keeps trying to come back around it. Yeah, and you can't never go get us. You can't have. It's like, yo, bro. It's like, bro, she was so annoying. It's been a long time since I've wanted to deck a woman in the mouth. Like I wanted to hit that woman, bro. I really wanted to deck this bitch in the mouth, bro. Like she just wouldn't shut the fuck up. Like, it's like, Jesus, we get it. You're taking your friends, you're making sure that dudes that you like don't get any of your friends because you're not getting a dude. We get it. You're chronically busted, right? Like, baby girl obviously needed surgery. We get it. But she's lady, like, good Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit was annoying. You know what I mean? For real. Nah. Hey, appreciate the compliment. You know what I'm saying? GG. All right, so with that being said, we finally get her up out of there. You know what I'm saying? What time is it? What time is it, guys? Hey, what's up, Mutant Uploads? You have known women like this? Understandable. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, Mystery Men? What's up, Tech? Bro, you guys got hella good energy on the gaming channel. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, High Toxins? Hey, what's up, Alex? Yo, what's up, Mystery Man? Hey, for real. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so then the chick, you know what I'm saying? She takes her friends, she leaves, she finally shuts the fuck up and leaves. Cause like, bitch, just go. Just go, bitch. Like, it's cool. Like, it ain't that serious. Like, ugh. Good Lord. Can't believe, like, people would take their friends that places, and that's what the chicks act like. Some of them act like. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. Once we reach, we're 48 away from our next Super Chat milestone. Once we reach that mug, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be telling you guys a really jacked up story time that I shouldn't be telling you guys. Whew. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So, after the girl leaves, I stay at the table. I'm still chilling. I'm, kicking it, nursing my drinks and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And a different girl walks up. You know what I'm saying? This one goth-looking chick, low-key, walks up. But she's a pretty white girl. She's a pretty white girl who's like a goth type of chick. You feel me? So the goth type of chick walks up. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, and I'm talking to her. And she's saying all this stuff that sounds real good. She's like, oh, so I can come with you? I can come with you to your house? That's okay. Like, it's okay that I come with you to your house? And you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you can come with me to my house. It's cool. So she was coming with me to kick it at the crib. You know what I'm saying? So before we leave, you know what I'm saying? She's saying that, she's not there with anybody. She's with her friends, but she's going to Uber to my crib with me. I go out. We all go outside. You know what I mean? And mind you, I didn't think that this night was going to go good because technically the night had already gone bad. You know what I'm saying? And because the night had gone bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm figuring that there was no other chicks that was going to really kick it with us like that, right? You know what I'm saying? So those chicks finally leave. We finally get the Smeagol-built female up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And then, like that goth chick walks in. You know what I mean? And she's being mad cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So she's being super duper cool. You know what I'm saying? So since she's being super duper cool, you know what I mean? Yo, you say it's 23:25 UK time. Hey, what's up, brother? What's up, Life on Two Wheels? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Bernard Burns? I think it's 5:24. Understandable. What's up, Mutant Uploads? Hey, what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I mean? You ran. Damn, I had the same thing happen to me, Mutant Uploads. I ran into a situation where a guy thought I was talking to his crush, and he argued over it, and I was just asking if she was okay, because she almost got into a fight with someone. The same exact thing happened to me on a strip. Same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Hex girls for the win. Okay, so peep game. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking it with you know what I mean? I'm kicking it with the white girl or whatever. I go outside, I order us an Uber, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl, we all go outside, she gets in the Uber, and me and her, we're conversating on the way back to my crib. Now me and the girl, we caught the Uber back to my crib by ourselves. My roommate, they drove together because I had two of my roommates out there with me as well. So they drove together. Me and this girl caught an Uber. We're on our way back to the crib. And while we're in the car, baby girl drops the bombshell on me. What do you guys think the bombshell was? Hey, what's up, Goofy Goober? What's up, Mega Boy? Yo, what's up, EC? What's up, Kozlax? Hey, what's up? Yep, luckily enough for us, Smeagol built female did not drive us home. You know what I'm saying? I'm pregnant. Mutant Uploads, you're funny. You're hilarious, Mutant Uploads. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Matthew Ramirez? What's up, Brody? I do not know about Christopher Ramirez, Brody. Not the sunrise penis. No, she didn't have a penis. Please don't say she was a man. Oh, I'm glad she wasn't. She did meth. She was heavily into meth. Amber Van Davy, that'll be a 10 in Super Chat. Super Chat 10 directly through the channel or directly through my tip jar, and I'll yell, can I get a Hoya? Please, can you yell? For a 10 in Super Chat. Send a 10 in Super Chat, and I'll yell. I'm glad she wasn't a dude. I am very glad she wasn't a guy. Yeah, she was heavy into meth, people. Heavy into meth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, the fuck? Bruh, so this, if you guys don't know something, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not good with messing with chicks that are into drugs that I don't do or plan on doing. But like, when you're not allowed to not do the drugs of the female that you want to have sex with. I think that's a thing. Because every chick I've ever run into that was giving me doomy vibes, that like told me she was into like coke or meth or heroin or whatever have you. After I told her I didn't do that shit and that I would actually like for her not to do any of it around me, then nothing ever happened. Nothing would ever happen. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to hear the story time that this was, you know, the main story time of this video, that's in the beginning of the video. You gotta rewind this mug back. I'm glad you got a lot done, EC5. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what happened. That's the story, I'm sticking to it. Okay, so, another story. Two more story times for you guys. Two more. Have you guys, type of one in the chat, if you've ever met a woman in real life whose voice was so deep that the first time you heard it, your eyes got wide as shit, like, because this was clearly a dude. You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat if you've never had that happen to you. Yo, Thunder Walker, that's happened to you? It's normal. Oh boy. Mutant Uploads, luckily enough. You know, the same thing happened to your cousin, high toxins. That's what's up. Luckily enough, not a lot of that happened to you guys. But so anyway, me and my girl, we was at this club, you know what I'm saying? Like this real big anime rave, you know what I'm saying? Now, there was a huge anime convention out here in Las Vegas, people. You know what I'm saying? The anime convention was on fleek. You know what I'm saying? It was fire. And so I go there, you know what I'm saying? And while I'm there with my girl, we run into this other girl. There's like my girl runs, she goes out, dances with a bunch of people, and then comes back. And is like, yo, I met the most beautiful woman. I met this beautiful, beautiful woman. Yo, we gotta hang out with her because she be trying to, she's lesbian, so she be trying to like bring other girls into, you know, she wants to bring other girls into our hanging out, you know, to bring another girl in because she likes girls. You know, girls like girls where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So, she brings me this female. And when I saw her, there was no way that this chick wasn't a guy. I'm like, this is obviously a grown ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Wearing long ass hair and a black dress for some reason. Now the thing that was the dead giveaway for me was the shape of her muscles. Her muscles was too defined in the way they looked too much like a dude's. You know what I mean? And her face was her Adam's apple was as big as her knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just she was wearing more makeup than baby girl was wearing more makeup than a clown from that sponsors the McDonald's burger chain. Like the Ronald McDonald dude, she was slathered in makeup, bruh. Everywhere. I met a Mexican kid who was 15, bro. And had a voice deeper than the grown-ups, bro. It was so deep. I thought bro was making it deep, but it was just his voice. That kid must have been a bodybuilder. Whoa, transvestite. Back off. Yeah, that's real Quagmire. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mr. Red? You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. So next Super Chat milestone is in 50 in Super Chat. Once we reach that mug, you know what I'm saying, I will be telling you guys a far crazier story than the one I already told you. And we will be extending the summertime. Oh boy. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, otherwise I'll probably end up rolling out in like 20, 25 minutes. And maybe going swimming. Yeah, nah. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna go run the errands I've been putting off. So, with that being said, she brings her to me, and then she talks to the girl, and I leave because I get the hint that the girl's a guy. I don't want to talk to no girl guy. I don't want to talk to no. I'm super straight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally what I define as. That's what I identify as. Super straight. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes are into other stuff, and some dudes are into other stuff. I am super straight. You know. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? So my girl, she comes back and she's like, yo, I really like that girl. I want to hang out with her so bad. And like, you know what I mean? What's really messed up is this chick that was just reminded me of a guy for some reason. You know what I'm saying? She was wearing she was wearing a black dress, but it was super duper short. You know what I'm saying? So you could see anything you were trying to see. You know what I mean? And that made it way worse. And I was just like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, this is the one, I just got to stay away from this chick, right? So I go out there, I'm dancing in the club when it's like a rave. I'm dancing, having a good time. And I look up on stage, and this is the most beautiful Asian chick I've ever seen in my life. Like, baby girl was in the best shape I've ever seen an Asian female in. Like, she was built like a sexy black girl as far as physicality, but she was Asian. I was like, there she is. Qualifies for immediate pregnancy. There she is right there. And then, like, as the girl's dancing, another girl gets in front of her and starts dancing real wild. You know what I mean? Her hair is moving back and forth, and she's wearing a blue dress. You know what I'm saying? The Asian chick was wearing nothing but a two-piece bikini. Beautiful thing, beautiful work. You know what I mean? But the Asian chick is flapping her hair back and forth. So I'm like, oh, hell yeah, that's what's up too. And then she stopped flapping her hair. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl's wearing a blue dress. And she stops flapping her hair and just like starts doing regular dances. And this was a full-blown guy in a wig. Didn't even wear makeup. Just full-blown man. Obviously, he's a Chinese man in a wig, wearing a dress. Obviously, he has a bigger penis than all of us. They're like, well, like, what is he on stage? Like, okay, you know, bro. But that Asian chick was so beautiful, bro. But that dude kept dancing next to her, so I was like, I'm done. It's ruining it. It's ruining this for me. You know, I can't even. So then my girl comes back. She swims through the crowd, finds me. Hey, baby, I got her number. I got the girl's number. I'm like, oh, you got a girl's number? What girl? And it was the damn man's number. She got the man's number, the grown-ass man. I'm like, baby girl, that ain't no baby girl. That ain't no baby girl, baby girl. That ain't. Come on, yo. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, so. So, you know what I mean? And she swears to God up and down that this was a girl, right? She's like, no, this is a female. What are you talking about? This is a girl, duh. And I'm like, and she's like, see, look, I'll show you. I got pictures of her. Look. She pulls up the pictures. I shit you not. This shit had me dying laughing. But I couldn't laugh directly at her because I didn't want to be mean. But this shit had me dying laughing, yo. She pulls up the pictures of the girl. She's like, see, look, this is a... Okay, no, but look at this one. She did. Okay, but hold on. But look at this one. This one's better. It could. Okay, maybe it is a man. I'm like, motherfucker. It be your own people, bruh. Bruh. It be your own people, cuz. I have only seen 3 bad Asian females. Understandable. Seen an Asian girl that was built like a black girl. And she was at the gym. All the 60-year-old, 80-year-old men was trying to talk to her. It'd be like that. I feel like up close, those Asian man was taller than you and much more built. That was an instant fail on her part or her part to prove you wrong. I feel like up close, this Asian man was taller than you and much more. So you're an Asian dude that likes to wear wigs, mutant uploads? Is that what you're alluding at? I didn't mean to offend you by letting you know that the guy was in a dress and wearing a wig. If you are an Asian man and you have like Napoleon complex or something and you feel a type of way about what I just said, I didn't mean to offend you. I did not know that you were an Asian man that dressed in drag. If I knew that, mutant uploads, I would not have disrespected your people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my apologies, mutant uploads. You know, but yeah, you know, do what you love. You know, regardless of what it is You know what I mean? If you're a short Asian dude and you like to dress up in a wig and wear a dress and you like to have your he breast out, do you, man? Don't, you know what I mean? You be all good, man. Trust and believe. There's people are out there. They like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's what's up. Hey, appreciate the compliment, IXL. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you got great energy. Hey, that's what's up, Celestial. Thanks for the compliment, bros. Yep, homie got past the bouncer. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Bella? Yo, I'm glad you love my stories, yo. For real, for real. Appreciate you, Bella. You got good energy. All right, so, peep game. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? That was the end of that night, you know. My girlfriend almost tricked me into hanging out with a guy. Was dressed as a girl. Dang it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. So, for my last story time, you know what I'm saying? This might be my last one for this live, right? This one could be funny. So, you know what I mean? Like, this chick that I be talking to, man, she told me this story of how she was victimized, you know, by this dude that she went to, like, back when she was like 15 or 16 or something. You know what I'm saying? She said she had this dude friend of hers that was in school that used to, like, sell her candy and stuff. And, you know, like, he said he liked her. So, you know, she said she had a crush on him. They had a crush on each other. You know what I'm saying? She said she had a crush on the dude. He had a crush on her. So they would always hang out, right? And she said, like, and mind you, for the last past like 8 months, she's been telling you that this dude, like, she's been making it seem like this dude took advantage of her. Like, she got, like, assaulted really badly, like, in a really messed up way, in a way that you can't turn into a joke or make fun of, right? You know, so I've been real sensitive around the subject. I've been tiptoeing in my Jordans around the subject, you know what I'm saying? Like on eggshells and shit. So I'm just like, okay, you know, need to be sensitive about this because I don't want to, you know, make her feel bad about the trauma that she has. And mind you, she's been saying that this traumatized her. And in ways that I've been softer to her because I figured that she'd been traumatized on, you know? I figured she'd gone through traumatic stuff. Nigga. So, she tells me, she's like, oh, you know, but yeah, man, you know, this dude did this to me and he did these horrible things. And I'm just like, oh man. So last night, you know what I mean? We were hanging out, we were watching the movie and shit. And she finally tells me what happened. She tells me what happened was, she was hanging out with this dude and like, she had a crush on him. So she went over his house and to play video games. And when she went over his house to play video games, yo, the P2 Pro. Yo, W's in the chat for the P2 Pro. Yo, yeah, bro. You can learn. I know how to backflip. There's a tutorial on my channel. Go to Parkour Gymnastics Gym Spotters to help you learn it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you want me to learn, bro? All right, chat. How much of a super chat milestone should we set it to for me to go out and learn to do a backflip and then do said backflip on the channel? You know what I'm saying? I've never done a backflip before. I hear I could possibly break my neck. Yeah? Bro, if I break my neck doing a backflip for y'all, I'm gonna be pissed. I am gonna not be happy at that in the least. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. My favorite NBA team, Nas game, is the Lakers. You know, just because they have the most popular players on there. I don't even know what team Ja Morant is on. That dude is hilarious. 600. 600 says Christopher Jackson. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? I've never done a backflip before. That's what's up, Graveyard Ghoul 98. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I haven't kept up on smoke. You know what I mean? Honestly. Hey, appreciate the compliment, brodies. You know what I mean? Hey, appreciate the compliment, homie. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you. That's what's up. Homie says 600. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? What story was I just telling you guys? Pop quiz. Mutant Upload said, huh? Oh, hilarious. Huh? Homie says 600. That makes perfect sense. Make a video with Moist Critical. I don't know him like that. Like, isn't that the dude that like tried to question? Isn't that the dude that was like, oh, I think he's bi? Or was that Penguins? You know what I mean? I'd do a video with him. It'd be hilarious. It would be utterly hilarious. Hey, what's up, Lexi? I have no updates on smoke. You know what I mean? Penguins and Moist Critical is the same dude? Did not know that. You know what I'm saying? Did not know that. Appreciate the compliment, Christopher Jackson. You still beating your wife? Oh, yeah, man. 1,000,000%. Yep. It's like exercise, Ooh. Every 7 seconds. You guys haven't heard it, but I've been beating my wife. I've been beating my wife this whole life. You guys can't hear it. I mean, she's in the background screaming, oh no, like I've been beating her. Yep, whole bunch. Indiscriminately too, for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Controller smasher. You still beating your wife? Fun fact, never been married. Never been married. Fun fact. That's a good one. That's what. See, that's the story time with the M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end of it. He got me. Don't lie. Hey, look, there he is. Don't lie. Yes, you have. Oh, I'm busted. You got me. Just swinging for the fences, eh? Swinging for the fences. Yo, you guys are hilarious, man. Like, I appreciate you. That was a really good, like, cry laugh. That was good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Okay, so me beating my wife, you wasn't able to, that didn't go. So that's the best you can do, huh? Yep. Oh, you trying real hard. No, you didn't, controller. Don't lie to me. Like, it's okay, man. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, controller. It's okay. We get it. There's literally millions of you on the internet. We know what you are. You're not a fan. It's cool. It's cool, man. You don't have to try so hard, bro. It's cool. Bro, like, you guys will never know how funny some of this shit is, man. Oh, no, I'm not okay, Tom M. I'm not okay at all, man. No. I'm losing it on, oh no, please. Hey, Tom, are you okay? I'm good, Tom. Are you okay, bro? Like, are you good? You good? How long have you been good, Tom M? I hope you're doing good. I really do. But, are you okay? Are you okay, Tom? You know? Bruh. Yep, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, Tom M. I'm asking the same thing genuinely to you. What's wrong, Tom M? Um, I just want to make sure you're doing good. Tom M, what's wrong? Tom M, what's wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong with me once you tell me what's wrong with you, because I just want to make sure you're doing good, Tom M. So tell me what's wrong with you. What's wrong, Tom M? And then I'll tell you what's wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to make sure that you're doing good. You know? You say you're good, that you're just taking things a day at a time. That doesn't sound like you're doing good, Tom M. Yeah, you say you're just taking things one day at a time. What are you taking one thing at a time, Tom M? I'm here for you. We're here for you, Tom M. We just want to make sure you're doing good. You know what I mean? Tell us. Tell us, Tom M. Let us question each other about our day, Tom. See, Mutant Uploads get it. Does Tom M request a hug? Everyone send hugs to Tom M. You know what I'm saying? Send hugs to Tom M. He's alluding that he's not doing good. Let's all be sure to send hugs and love to Tom M. You know, all sending hugs to Tom M. Tom M, please get Tom H. Please, Tom M. Please get well soon. You know what I mean? Get well soon. I hope you know, just making sure you're doing good, Tom M. Poor Tom M. I don't know what's wrong with. Hey, what's wrong, Tom M? You know, we're here for you. We just want to make sure you're doing good. We're sending hugs and all that stuff. We're going to get a cradle for you, Tom M. We're going to get a bassinet. We're going to put you in like a bonnet and stuff. And you know what I mean? Like, we here at the BHD, not me, but like, members of the BHD Army, they going to come through and tuck you in at night and kiss you on the face and stuff. And just to make sure you good, Tom M. You good? Yo, Controller Smasher says, wife beater. Because in my mind, like this dude, you know what I'm saying? Like we be at a whole comedy show. This nigga said, a wife beater. Just told you I've never been married, man. Bro, you guys are freaking awesome, man. You guys are funny. I don't know. All right, man. All right. We have laughed enough, all right? So let's do this last story time. You know what I'm saying? Before I roll out, man. Let's do this last story time. You guys are so funny. It was wife beater. So anyway, that's it. Nigga. Oh man. Let me see. All right, so let's see. What's there might be one I didn't finish. You know what I'm saying? But I could just finish that on a different day. Man. Hey, what's up, Slinky? That's what's up. What's up, Mutant Uploads? You said you're sweet? Oh, you're into dudes. So you're pretty much a zesty dude who's mad at me because I'm not into dudes. And you came into the stream to defend dudes that are into dudes. That makes sense, Controller Smasher. It makes a lot of sense now. That's why he's mad. Because he's into dudes and he knows I'm not. So I'm like, I'm disrespecting dudes that like dudes. I don't think I am, but I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's very understandable. Like, I don't think it's Pride Month. Is it? Is it Pride Month? Yo, P2, the P2 Pro. This. Let's get this 600 to Blasphemous. Yo, he will succeed with a backflip. It will go viral. It all has to be in one live. You know what I'm saying? One single live. You know what I'm saying? And I will learn a backflip and do it on stream. You know what I'm saying? You guys are hilarious. Yeah. I'm glad that I started telling you guys the story of what happened or whatever, because it makes it harder for the for the weirdos. You said watch Sunny V2. That's a super chat request. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to watch Sunny V2, then that would be 1,500 in super chat directly through my tip jar. You know what I mean? And I watch I don't know what video it is, but I can only guess it's a hit piece. So I watch a hit piece for 1,500. It all goes towards producing our next BHD story time. You know what I mean? Sure. It helps the channel. I got you. Oh, Sunny V2 said I was beating my wife. Man, dude, they're so good at like catching me beating women. Man, I can only imagine the proof they show. Oh no, not the video evidence of me beating my wife coming out. Oh man, what do I do? Chat, what do I do? Since someone obviously has actual video footage of me beating my wife. Well, with that being said, next BHD story time. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you guys the story of, let's see. Oh, I'm going to tell you guys, that reminds me of the story time where I kept a guy from beating his wife. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you guys that story. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much all the tabloid channels on YouTube. They don't hear anything and then say he did it. They just, they make up what he's doing, and they make it up based on what they think will get views. Ta-da! So with that being said, let me tell you guys a real quick way to get views on YouTube if you're not getting views. Find someone that is already very famous online, and then tell them that they've done the unspeakable, and then tell them that there's proof in the video. But weirdly enough, there's usually no proof in the video because it usually ain't happening. But no, it's 100% happening. I've got 16 wives in my basement right now that I'm currently beating. This house does not have a basement, but that's where I'm beating them at. Beating on them. Matter of fact, I was just kicking it with a wife like 2 days ago. Forgot to hit her. Next time. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. That's hilarious. Hey, no, look. Hey, hey, guys, watch this. Hey, guys, watch this. I can shut his whole thing down because I've been letting Controller be in here. I don't care. I know it's lies, so I don't care. Weirdly enough, none of these people ever have the proof. With that being said, hey, Controller, I'll give you 1 minute to go get the proof. I'll tell you what, I'll give you 5 minutes. Go get the video clip of me hitting a woman or me beating a woman. Go get the evidence, right? You got 5 minutes. You know what? No, I'm going to give you 30 seconds because my viewers shouldn't have to deal with you for another 5 minutes. So, you know what I'm saying? Unless you can get the proof, controller, then I'm going to ban you. Then you'll be banned forever. Because, you know, you're messing with my chat. They don't deserve to be talking about women getting beaten because women shouldn't be beaten. That's not cool. We don't condone that here. We think that that's lame. So, with that being said, either go get the proof. I'll give you 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds because you clearly have it on speed dial on you. You clearly got it playlisted, right? We're going to give you 30 seconds. See, look, this is even longer, right? It'll be like a minute in all actuality because it took me 30 seconds to get my phone. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a minute and a half in all actuality. This is all time that you could be using to get the proof. Why are you counting down instead of getting the proof? Okay, it's gloriously obvious. And there you go, guys. That's what he's doing. See? I haven't even banned him. That's what he's doing. Y'all see it. This is proof there is none. But, you know, I'll let him finish. My phone really ain't gonna turn on, huh? What is it? Controller, where are you? You have 18 more numbers left. Hurry up. You have 18 more. You have 20 more seconds. Hurry up. T-minus. Come on, hurry up. Go get the proof. Go get the proof. No. Yeah. Get the proof. Yeah. Yep. All right, there you go. You know what I mean? Good day, controller. The city no longer needs you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, me watching the Sunny V2 hit piece done on me, that's 1,500 in Super Chat. Send me 1,500 through my tip jar and I'll watch it. You know what I mean? I'll react to it. If the proof is there, send me the money so I can put that into a BHD story time and I'll go watch it. I'll watch it live. Shit. You'll react for a video. I react to any video for 50 in Super Chat, either directly to my channel or sent directly through my tip jar. You know what I'm saying? But if you want me to watch one of the hit pieces that has been done on me, one of the many, many hit pieces that has been done on me, it's 1,500 in Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? Sent directly through my tip jar. Send it. Let me know that that's what it's for. And I'll watch the whole thing on my channel in front of everyone for the first time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad, nigga. Yeah, he left. All right, so last BHD story time, I'm going to tell you guys is a story time about how I saved my homegirl from getting beaten by her husband. You know what I'm saying? Because he was trying to hit her and whatnot. You know what I mean? He was a... Ugh. So, what happened was this. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have a friend of mine. I'm not going to say her name. But she's best friends with Spring Break Titties. You know what I'm saying? Not going to say her name because she doesn't really want to be on the internet. I guess she kind of knows how the internet is, you know, AKA controller smasher a second ago. The internet's filled with some of those type of people. The internet is filled with 90% awesome people. Like, all of you guys are awesome freaking people, but, you know what I mean? One will slip through the cracks. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. So, I was hanging out with my homegirl, Spring Break Titties. Spring Break Titties, she has this really, really attractive female friend that, you know, me and that female friend have had crushes on each other back and forth. We gonna call that girl, who does she remind me of? She looks a lot like, celebrity female does she look like? She reminds me a lot of, she looked kind of like, she looks like a more attractive Haley Bailey, but with way bigger titty meat. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm hanging out with the Haley Bailey lookalike or whatever. The Haley Bailey lookalike, she comes over, we'll call her Haley. So Haley comes over, she brings her husband with her. You know what I'm saying? They just had a newborn baby. You know what I'm saying? And Spring Break Titties and her husband is up there. You know what I mean? We all go to Spring Break Titty and her husband's house. We're all playing Mario Kart on Nintendo Switch. So, you know what I mean? We had like 5, 6, 7 other people there. So we all barbecue, we cook food. It's a surprise party. It's a great freaking time, right? There's like 19 of us. If you guys remember it, if you guys go back to my prank channel, this was the night that I did that I drew male genitalia on a dude's face. You know what I'm saying? On the live, and he, like, the hat was over his face. You remember it if you saw it. So, you know what I mean? So go look it up on the prank channel. It's there. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, halfway through the night, Haley is over there and she's like talking to her husband. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot, like, so Haley tried to prank her husband, right? And, you know, I guess the prank didn't go good. So the dude got mad, right? And when the dude got mad and started, like, trying to, like, yell at her or whatever, she turned around and started talking to somebody else so that, you know, he couldn't get mad at her anymore. So dude got up and was like, he's like stepped up on her. Like, he's like, hey, yo, what the fuck? Like, you ignore me? So I stood up like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And then when homie saw that I stood up, and then some of the other dudes, they looking around like, yo, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, nigga, we can see you. Like, you know what I mean? Nigga. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? He stopped and played it off like it was a joke. Oh, I was just joking. I was fooling y'all. There was jokes. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homies, man, we had an emergency meeting, man, and we was still thinking about beating that nigga up. You know what I'm saying? We was like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? We already don't like woman beaters, probably because I've been to jail. I've been to jail already. Where I'm from, where we grew up at, we don't like woman beaters, you know what I'm saying? And I went to jail. We don't like woman beaters. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Nigga. Huh? So, yeah, man, you know what I mean? We almost had to step on homie. You know what I'm saying? We had to beat homie up and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yes, please do not free Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You guys are wild in the night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Diddy ain't coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? They got the homie. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Had a great live. You know what I'm saying? You guys stay up. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. All right, man. Twisms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like 6. Hey, appreciate you guys, man. You guys, hope you guys have a productive day. You know what I'm saying? You guys stay up. Yeah.